Hey, yo, Ebony. They might get mad at you for this one, mama. Take a seat with Ebony. We gon' talk about everything. Go get these lives. Baby, shake a little eyes. Fill up your glass. TV with Clive. Take a seat with Ebony. We gon' talk about everything. Go get these lives. Baby, shake a little eyes. Fill up your glass. TV with Clive. Fill up your glass. Maybe shake a little.
No, it's giving technical difficulties. And we're back. Amen. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Amen. Welcome to the Church of Ebby Reviews, where I will serve as your minister of music, your minister of ceremonies as we move this thing along. Amen. Hallelujah. God is still in the blessing business. Amen.
Praise the hallelujah.
Amen. Before we get started, our first and probably only church announcement is that we would like to wish the elder a happy 73rd birthday. She turned
Happy
73.
birthday to the elder.
Yeah, she turned 73 on Friday. We took her to dinner where she was presented gifts and offerings, and she was truly
the
blessed.
elder around here.
We do love the elder. Amen. Amen. And shout out to my son for thinking it not robbery to drive 5 hours. As that's why he's number one he's her favorite. He's her favorite grandchild. My mama has eight
in North Carolina, he's in Virginia.
10, 8, 9, 10, 11 grandchildren.
Is he in
all the grandchildren know he is the favorite.
He's not in North Carolina, he's in Virginia.
No, he's in North Carolina. He's just in Goldsboro.
Oh.
So, let's speak on this as well before we jump into the foolishness that is Chase Orlando. Our good sister, big sister, gorgeous one, Loretta, aka Reallyb,
she's watching the Commanders.
I was trying to figure out how to make it cute.
She is not going to be disturbed from watching her Washington Commanders. Let me see if they at least winning. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to be disturbed.
She is not. Maybe if they lose it, maybe
they're getting monkey stuff.
She'll get up and stop
20-8. She's real upset right now. They're getting slaughtered 20-8. It's almost halftime.
Well, came on here.
Listen, if she come over here now, the way she probably go drag these people. Oh my God!
That probably would make her feel better if she come on here and cuss these people out. Not my fellow Negroes. Okay, you know what?
I can't see the chat.
Hold on, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna put the overlay up here.
I didn't. I'm just looking.
There we go.
Okay. Now, I just shared the video out. Hey, Chuck and Cross Country Cruiser and Soulful Dog and Cub Star and everybody else. Okay.
And everybody else. Hello. Welcome. We welcome you once. We welcome you twice. We welcome you in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
I thank you, Ebby, for having this at this time because my 49ers play at 8:20, and so we got enough time that we'll be off by the time my 49ers come in. See how
absolutely. So this is a new season of Chasing Show. This is a new season. This is Chasing Orlando season 2. I just want you to know, as with all the other Chasing reviews that I am in charge of, I absolutely have no notes. None, not near one.
I have them.
Yes. And being as my brother ELTEDDY knows that I wasn't gonna have no damn notes, because what I need notes for? That doesn't make sense to me. I have a halfway decent memory. Hallelujah. As I get older.
You
Sometimes,
may need to
like
start
I
taking
forget
notes.
why I walk in rooms
No,
and
they
stuff.
make little
And I'm
AI
eating
apps
food.
and stuff that'll take notes for you.
Is it? Yes, it's called ELTEDDY27
You
official
know what?
and
See, I am
really
not
beats
AI.
TV. What do you mean?
Hey, little baby, have you recovered from homecoming yet, little baby?
How was homecoming, y'all? Whose homecoming
Little
was it
baby,
this week?
it looked like it was a lot of people there, at least not at the game. Now, it might have been a lot of people in the streets, though.
Wait,
But the
whose
game,
homecoming was it this weekend?
huh? What happened?
Whose homecoming was it this weekend?
FAMU. And
Okay.
they unveiled the Humphreys, Dr. Humphreys statue. I was up there during the Humphreys era. That was probably the best era, the
Okay.
Humphreys era. Maga Marva tried to emulate Dr. Humphreys and could not do it. It was so lame when she tried to do it. It was real lame. Like the president before the game always says this thing like when the dark clouds are on the horizon, all of this, and then you end with saying the Rattlers will strike and strike and strike again. She tried to do it, it didn't have
And
the
y'all
same.
was like, you
Mm-mm.
don't even go here. What are you doing?
Right, right, ma'am. Why are you here and what are you doing?
No, you don't. You
Mm.
don't even go here, please.
I
I
went to
I
No
did
King.
not. I did
I
not. But
did.
I did see some my fellow charlatans
I
out
went to the
here.
one here in Atlanta, Chuck, and it was amazing. I had a wonderful time. It was a great time.
I am in a spirit of rest with the other 92% of my sister and bless God, y'all do the best you can with what you got. Because tired of your baby mama, tired of the ghetto drama. Oh, Kelly should sing that to herself when she do the most, which is every single time. Miss
Who?
Price, Kelly Price.
Child, I can't do her. I mean, if I could, I'm only reserving space for these trashy ass whores here. You know,
Oh
you just can't interject another trashy whore. I only have enough energy for so many trashy ass whores in one sitting.
my God. Okay.
Mm.
So we start. This is a new season. It's a new season. It's a new day.
It's season
Cali
two.
boy frying chicken
Yeah,
in
at
a
the gas
restaurant.
station. No, ain't no restaurant. It's the gas station.
I was trying to get it to rhyme. Um,
Um,
so shout out to Cali boy. Like I don't despise small beginnings, and I have been to several gas stations where the chicken.
be
Listen,
fine. Like, and I'm not gonna hold you. I really want to go. I
and
want to know. You know what, Cali
is
boy,
that
if
what you
you
need to
see
do
this,
when we in Atlanta? Is
that
go
no,
find
when we go
chicken?
to Orlando, because you
Yeah,
know we going.
we are.
Tell us, Cali boy, where your gas station is, because I want to go and taste the motherfucking chicken, bitch.
Listen.
Do I ain't gonna even hold you. Like I was really excited
Right
about the fried
before they
chicken.
turned the gas station on the corner of Remount Road and West Boulevard. There was a before they turned it into a 7-Eleven, it was a gas station there. And when I say the food, listen, make you want to cuss somebody.
That's why I
It's
say I want to know what the chicken tastes like, baby. We want to go. Listen, let us know where it's at. We will be in Orlando in January, and we will pull up and get some gas. I mean, some gas station
we
chicken.
listen, we love station chicken. Shout
Will
out to him. Now, I'm glad you was able to move to the location where they do not have
well, no, he said that that was his first location. He said he had a second location, and there
right.
was
Praise God for the
seafood
second
coming
location.
up.
Tell us where the second location is. Amen.
No,
Because
no, don't tell us what the second location was. Tell us what the first one is, because that's where he at. He said he was at the first
okay,
one.
baby. Well, we gonna see. We gonna see. I would listen. I want to see if Callie can burn. Do you think that Chef Pablo feels like Callie is stepping on his territory now that he's down to the gas station selling chicken?
But why would he? I don't. I
I don't
never
know. I'm just
understood
saying
that.
he's
You
a
know what I'm
chef.
saying? I never understood. I don't think he will, and I never understand people getting mad because somebody else, you know, does something that's in your. I mean, we're in the age of capitalism.
Hmm.
If that's your friend or you really in it for the people, you should say, "Hey, I'm glad you in it with me. Here's my connections. Let me help you out." That
Right.
would be like, for example, you and I being mad, really be I'm being mad that you and really be got a YouTube channel or somebody else got a YouTube channel. Baby, I'm
Right.
not mad, baby. I am happy. Well, let's celebrate each other. Let's collab if we can. Let me show you what I know, or you can show me
Right.
what you know in your connections, and we all can eat.
Right. And if you truly are confident in your skills, it don't matter what anybody else got going on, because they
Exactly.
can't do what you do like you do it.
Exactly.
So we gonna see. We gonna see. Because there be a lot of self sabotaging situations that don't have to be. So, Ayo brings himself down to the restaurante
Mm-hmm.
slash gas station.
He said he finally moved to Orlando because last season he was still staying in Miami.
Right. And we saw him with Remini. Didn't we see him with Remini down to the club? And Remini won some type of competition?
No, that came next. No, 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 no,
Okay.
no, no. No, what happened was, see, this is why I have notes. Um, they discussed like some old stuff like AI getting into it with Devin and his boyfriend at some party or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now, one thing I will say, I believe Ayo when he say, "Bitch, when it's time to fight, it's time to fight." I know us Miami people, baby. When it's time for the get down, baby, the gettings will be down. Okay, so
Let the
um,
Giddies will be there. Come on,
the
Giddies
gettings
will be
will be
there.
down. The gettings will be
Amen.
down. Um, and then they talk about real quick about how people's partners and boyfriends and stuff shouldn't be on the show. And then that's when we meet the Mark guy, and he was at the gig thing for Remini.
Okay, Mr. Mark Margella. I think is how
Hmm.
you pronounce the last name.
Hmm.
Like the brand Margello is how that's how they pronounce it, I think.
What, Margello?
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
That's his name. And that young man has come down here in that crossbody top and a beret. And he said he gonna make some music. And he
Baby,
gonna
I know Mark, sweetheart, doll baby, love bug, dear one. Let me just give you some advice. And I'm not a fashionista by any stretch of the imagination. But baby, that outfit is not working. You ain't got the body for that outfit, sweetheart. Like your moves are showing, sir. I need you, and you could wear, and you ain't that big of a person, but I feel like there's other things that you could wear that could still be kind of, edgy and stuff, but are
mm-hmm.
more flattering to your body. You know what I'm saying? And you could be
Right.
sitting because you're not an ugly guy. So I feel like you get the right stylist because whoever you told you to wear that, baby, you need to fire them. And if it's yourself, just fire yourself and just get you somebody, a friend that love you. Get you a friend that love you
And
and
not
maybe
gonna have you out in these streets looking crazy.
yeah, pretty much because yeah. Hmm.
I'm waiting to hear the music. I don't know if his music is on streaming platforms as of yet, but I'm waiting. I'm
Yeah, I haven't heard his
currently reserving judgment until I can get to his music
right
and listen to it.
because they
But
said he got good. They say he got bars. Somebody said that later on in the episode. I don't know. You
we gonna
know,
see. He
we'll
listen. The
see.
bar is low. He just got to be better than Babop Babop. And
Bitch,
Babop
you know
Babop
my
was a
bop, blah,
bop.
blah, blah, blah. Bitch, you know my bop, blah, 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 blah.
Listen, and that's a bop. in and of itself. So
Is it?
you just
Is it?
gotta do
Is
better
it
than
really a
Baba
bar?
Walk, sir. Listen, the bar is on the floor. So after
Oh God. And then we have Marlo. She went over to Pablo house to cook some shrimp pasta. You know what? I'm gonna make me some shrimp pasta today. I got some of the little curly pasta, the tricolor curly pasta,
Mhm.
some shrimp in there. I'm gonna make me some shrimp pasta tonight.
Okay.
It you know, in honor of this episode.
Okay.
It was so funny
Listen,
because I
I'm not
feel
a
like
huge pasta girl, so if outside of mac and cheese, I'm not doing too much pasta
yeah, I
or
like
too.
shrimp pasta. I like shrimp pasta salad. But that's like the easiest thing in the world to cook. Like it's not hard at all. Like
Boil some
so
water, put some
I
butter and shrimp and some seasonings in the pan.
you ain't even got to cook the shrimp because if you get the already cooked shrimp, just make sure the shrimp is thawed out. Like the only thing you really cooking is the pasta, and
Got a
then
white
it's
boy
gonna be
in my
cold
roster.
anyway. So
He be feeding me pasta and lobster. Amen.
mm.
So so then we met the people's princess
Self-proclaimed.
with the self-proclaimed people's princess.
Can we highlight that during
Yeah.
this interaction,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm glad we found this out first episode. They're not really cousins. These people are play cousins because later on in episode 2, when Pablo is with Max and BBL, he introduced it like Marlo was his actual real cousin. And I'm glad I went back and watched the first episode to take notes because I knew you wouldn't wasn't going to take notes. I wrote down they are play cousins. She said it in her confessionals. They said, "Yeah, we like family. We family now, baby. That y'all. That's not how that works, baby."
At all. First of
And it
all,
they didn't even make it like because you know in the gay culture you have
mm-hmm.
gay families and stuff. It didn't even come off like that. It came off like, "Oh, we just play cousins," and that's it. So I was like, "Girl, stop playing with us." Okay, girl, I cannot.
So we met the people's princess.
Pablo said he was having issues with Cali Boy. I don't remember why.
I don't even know
I don't
why.
know
I
why
don't
they
even
had
remember
issues. I don't
why he's
remember
having
why.
issues with Cali Boy.
I don't
It
either.
didn't. It didn't make any sense. It didn't make sense to me. Um, they did say that Max and Ayo had an issue, something about flirting, and
That came later.
all I
That
could
came
hear,
later when they met
all
up.
I could hear during that conversation is, "I wanna be your man, wanna be your man."
Oh,
That's all I heard when they was talking.
woman,
And then we gonna
I see
revisit that
you.
conversation about Ayo protesting too much. And then when he got on that damn podcast with Pablo and said what he said about Max, then I was
Why?
like,
Wait. Yes, he did. Um.
at what age?
Well,
I'm 49 and I got play cousins, so I don't. It doesn't ever. What
wait. What happened?
Chuck said? At what age do grown folks stop saying play cousin? We don't. They'll be in the obituary as my play cousin. What you? What are we doing? What's happening? That's not
But
how that
no.
works.
What? I don't have a problem if that's your play. Cause I don't. That don't matter. But what I'm saying is the way when he had that conversation with BBL and Max, he tried to make it like, hey, that's my family. That's my, that's
Like
my
that's not actual
blood cousin.
factual. Mm-hmm.
And the way he said it is as if he was saying that like tread lightly. That's my family. That's my, you know what I'm saying?
Right,
And I'm like, girl, stop playing with me like this.
right. Because he really made it seem like, listen, hey, don't get too far gone now.
Right.
Like I have to warn people. Like, hey, now I know that's my sister, and I can say whatever I want. Don't think you can say what you want about my sister. In front, because
Exactly.
you get your
Yeah.
block knocked off. Please don't. Please
All
find
you
something
need to
safe.
do is sit back and listen to me say some shit. What
Right,
you don't need to do is add to the commentary. That's
right.
not your job right here, not right now, sweetheart. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Your job is not to add to the comment. Your job
Where
is to
it's a
sit
nod and
there
be, and I
and
need
be like,
non-committal noise. Like, dang, really? Oh, that's
mm,
all you can get. That's all you can
yeah.
say. And if you can't add nothing onto it, yeah, because you like what, nigga? You go, oh, you want to fight? Hold on, let me call her because we gonna jump you. Mm-hmm. I don't care if I was talking about it like a dog did 30 seconds ago. That's my sister. I can say whatever I want. And I will call her over here and tell them that you was talking shit about her.
Bitch,
And
you know my bop, 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 bop.
exactly. And now you walking around asking were we hitting you with bricks? Because you don't understand what happened. Please, please.
Oh
Amen.
my God. Hey Paul.
Amen.
Um,
Shout out to Donnie.
Ayo
To the
went
Donnie
to go
mob.
Ayo went to
No.
go do some boy shows at the club and perform and stuff. And we met Fabio, who's a rapper from St. Croix, and he live in Tampa. And Ayo invited him to the pool party.
He did. He did. Now the rumor we saw this, is this where we saw Rim and I win that competition?
Yes.
And they had that conversation. So I have heard on Birds the Word, this is what I heard. That Rim and I was actually supposed to be a part of this season.
It
And,
seems like it.
and
Like,
then deeper into the season, she decided in her infinite wisdom, fuck all y'all. I'm not doing it.
you know what? I'm glad you said that because
It seemed real
excuse me,
heavy for
as I'm
somebody who's not a
watching,
part of the cast.
right, as I'm watching, because they're even mentioning Gemini in their commentary and
Mm-hmm.
everything. And they even mentioned Marley. So I wonder if Marley was supposed to be a part of too, because Marley was at the pool party.
Marley was indeed at the pool party. I
We
said, hey,
saw Marley.
how Marley get here?
And
Who
Marley lives
invited
in
him?
Jacksonville. Now, where they were at for the pool party is closer to Jacksonville. Like it's outside of Orlando, but it's outside of Orlando going toward Jacksonville.
Okay. Okay.
So it's quicker for Marley to get there than it is to get to Orlando, but still. Mm-mm.
Listen. Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, yeah, I need clarification on that.
Because Rim and I is a little bipolar. We love her, praise God.
You know, she
Bless her.
changed.
She
She
changed with the
changed.
wind.
No, like just like she changed between boy and drag. That's how she changed her emotions and feelings. You know, wax
She
on, wax off, wax
she be
on,
giving me
wax off,
very much gutter
wax
K.
on,
Like
wax
you
off.
just you fine, and then next thing you know, you screaming to the tip of your lungs. Today nobody gonna fuck with you. Girl, what is what? I feel like Rim and I needs to, as a person with a rage issue, you know, game recognizes game. I feel like Remini maybe needs to go sit on that lady's sofa because the jump from 1 to 100, the irrational jump from 1 to 100 with Remini, just
But
be
we see irrational jumps from 0 to 100 with several of these girls on here. So, I mean, it just fits right in. They have several of these girls that make quantum leaps from 0 to 100.
listen. Soulful Dog says that the People's Princess, allegedly the self proclaimed People's Princess, ran her off, and Remini say her actions didn't align with her brand. Now, let me just say
But
this,
but
beloved. Let
those
me
are
just
your
say this,
actions.
beloved Remini.
Jesus God.
What you trying to do with your brand? Are you trying to get to the rubles? Is that what you're trying to do? And then so you can take that and parlay that into more gigs, more bookings, because you double your booking fee and all that good stuff. Once you a Rue girl, you're a Rue girl for life, and you can if you're smart enough and got enough uniqueness, nerve, and talent, you could parlay that into some bookings.
I mean,
You
I
stay on
think
them
Gemini
people's
could
good
be a Rue
side.
girl because look at some of the girls that have been Rue girls, and I think she
But
better than some of
again, you
them.
got to have the charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent,
And
and you
some
got
of
to
them
stay,
girls don't have charisma.
on them people's good side. You can't go over there and show your hind parts and all of those things and think you bigger than the program, and so you gonna do whatever you want to do, and think them people still gonna keep you in their good graces and
I
keep
mean,
calling
maybe
you.
not so much if you are a dark skinned black girl like that. That may not go over well.
Well, it worked for Simone. It worked for Bob. It worked for
But no,
Monet.
no, 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 no. I'm not saying that dark skinned black girls cannot be great. What I'm saying is you have to do everything that you said that everything you laid out, you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you happen to be descended from the Caucasus Mountains, you making it away with some of not doing all of the things that you just said and still make it. But my point was, if you are a dark skinned black girl, baby, you got to follow exactly what Ebby just said, and you cannot deviate and you cannot go off track.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't said that a dark skinned black girl can't win, but you need to follow.
Right. You need to
You
follow
need to be
all
on
the
the straight
rules,
and narrow.
and don't think that and you could win and still fuck it up. I give you there are two winners right now.
What's my girl who won season 2?
Tyra Sanchez,
Tyra Sanchez.
and then the illustrious winner of is it season 3? The one from Pittsburgh. She was Alaska's boyfriend when they was on the show. Sharon
Can you?
Needles. Sharon
Who?
Needles. Sharon
Oh,
Needles. You white girl who won it and fucked up the thing. They don't even mention that lady's name.
they don't.
They don't mention her name.
They don't.
Excommunicado.
Like
John Wick
Like
style.
Nina
Like
Bodina.
it never happened.
No, like Nina Bodina? What? You know
Nina
what?
Bonita Brown.
Yeah, they do the same thing with her.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
So you got to come on and if you trying to parlay this into being a Rue girl or something like that, because it is possible. See Exhibit A, Hershey LaCourge Day on a chasing season, parlayed it to becoming a Rue girl, has been steady, booked, and busy since she was on RuPaul. RuPaul loves her. And we might get Hershey on an all-star season. I'm praying it's the first outs because she was one of the best first outs that's been on the show. Between her and Vanjie. I love Vanjie. I don't care. Vanjie's a hoot and a holler. But anyway, I need Remini
yeah,
to
we sidetracked. We've gone off down the
because
rabbit hole.
because we are Rue
RuPaul's
girls.
Drag Race.
We Rue
We are
girls
not
aficionados
on
over
RuPaul's
here.
Drag Race. We're on Chasing Orlando. We done spent 20 minutes.
I don't know. On a person who's not even and for a person who's not even
on
the cast anymore. Like what? Listen, say it again, Chuck. They mention Pork Chop's name every season.
Do
being a first out is you are officially the pork chop of the season. So, if you parlay it right, huh? That's all I'm saying. Hershey didn't get it into it with the cast for real, for real. Hershey was the one with some sense on her season. Let's let that be said. There may have been a few
Hershey had the wrong outfit that first. That's what messed Hershey up. That outfit. That is the only thing that messed Hershey up. That first outfit. That's it.
And
no, I think didn't they have like 3 outfits? Didn't they do like a runway or something?
They had to make an outfit. It was like make an outfit out of
But I
some.
thought I know they had to make an outfit, but I thought it was like they had multiple
It
costumes
was,
at the time.
I think.
I thought it was like multiple things, but one of them you had to make.
I
Girl,
think
don't make me
so.
remember. That was like
Yeah, because
1,000
that
years ago.
outfit was the outfit she made, the one that she went, the
Yeah.
last outfit with the mint pants. Yeah, they put her out. Hmm.
Anyway,
Oh, okay. Back to Orlando and
BBL
Gemini,
was
who's
down to
not
the
on the
script
cast.
club. Was down to the script club showing
Right.
his dad bod and Rosebud.
First of all, why is your hole out, sir? The whole of your star kiss is out for the people to see. Why
Mama
is
was
that a
showing her
thing?
Rosebud and her dad bod with her
Not
chop
her,
bangs.
not her dead bod. Now that's why I don't know if this baby is doing eight balls like they say, cause you have a certain look to you when you speed ball and do eight balls.
Yeah.
Now I just want to put that out there.
She don't have that sunken, drawn in eyes and
Mm-mm,
crackhead body. No, she don't have a crackhead body.
mm-mm.
Maybe weed, but not.
No, yeah, because we gonna make you eat. So I
Mhm. But I'm just like, who's booking her at their strip club?
they love B baby Lindo.
Apparently, a girl.
BBL
I guess,
Drizzy. BBL Drizzy.
baby, it's an acquired taste, baby.
Maybe like I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. He could like in maybe the
Mm,
preference
baby, I don't know.
in
Mm,
Orlando is for
that's not the preference in Orlando. It's not.
okay. I was trying to make it.
You reached for that. You
I
reached.
listen. I stretched before
When you
I went.
reach
I
for me, you reach.
my God, I tried. I tried to run that baby some bail,
Girl.
but
But she was on there
listen.
showing her dad bod
He's
and
somebody.
Rosebud to the people.
Listen,
Remini came through there, had a whole scene with Remini. They didn't edit that out. Here we are. Ayo meets up with Max to have drinks. That's when they talk about them flirting with each other. You said you like me, you want to blow my back out. You said you like me, you want to crack my back. Baby, I don't know. It was a whole lot going on. I feel like afterwards they went into the bathroom down to the facility and got it over with and said, let's just, see what it is. Like, I don't know.
could
Because at this point, I think Max was single. I think Ao was single. So who's to say they ain't going to the bathroom down to wherever they was and go ahead and get it cranking, crack one out.
could have.
Mhm. I could see
I
it.
don't put nothing past it. And like when Ao and Max had that conversation, it seemed so petty. And why are we
It really
having
was.
this conversation about this small interaction? Oh, they thought we was flirting, blah 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 blah. And if they did, like, so who cares?
First of all, were they flirting? Yes. Does it matter? Hell no.
No. And unless you had a man, Ao, for you to feel so offended that they said that they thought y'all was communicating with each
But
other with your
no, but then
eyes.
in the same conversation, they admitted they were flirting.
They
No, in
said
the
that.
same conversation, they Ao admitted he was flirting.
Right, because Ao likes him. So why is you so? What is the problem, sir?
And I don't think
Because
Max had
if
a
we just
problem.
if we pass the fact, we're gonna rewind. But if we pass the fast forward button to when he got his ass onto that podcast with Pablo, and he was doing kill, strangle, marry,
He wanted to marry
he
Max.
wanted to marry back. So
But let's be clear.
I
No, but let's be clear. At the time, in real time, last season, Max didn't have a problem with it. It wasn't until Cali Boy brought it out and said, "Hey, what y'all got going on?" That's when he had a problem with it because he didn't want his man, the man that was allegedly beating him up,
Mhm.
according to Rashida, because he might not have wanted to
Hi,
get
my
two to
name
the
is
head, three
Sheila,
to the
and I
body.
rap like Shorty Low. I'm sorry.
You
Every
know,
time we mention that name, I'm sorry. I can't help it. It's like a vocal stem. Every time Every time you say Rashida, I'm be like, "Hi, my name's Rashida, and I rap like Shorty Low." Or I might start singing, "Rashida got bags." I get tickled every time I think about it. And then there was this TikTok I saw where this girl said, try tell her mama she was gonna get tickets to this concert. And she was like, "Okay, who's at the concert?" And she said Rashida. And her mama was on her phone at the couch, and she looked up. Ain't nobody going to see no motherfucking Rashida. She said, "Ma, the tickets is like $25." She's like, "Yeah, because ain't nobody going to
Why
see."
ain't nobody going? Okay. Did you see the one where they announced Rashida for somebody's homecoming and the kids walked out
And the kids was like, "I know you
walked out
lying."
like, I know you the fuck lying.
I said, "Oh God." I said, "Oh daughter."
Bitch, your
Don't.
kids won't even buy tickets to your concert, Rashida. Let's
Don't.
be clear.
Because what you gonna do at the concert? Put it on and make him marry me. Is that what you gonna do? Your music don't be even true to your life. Because your
Right, because he
husband.
married you and still cheating on you left, right, and sideways.
Right.
And you only holding on to that fraudulent ass marriage for optics. But he cheats on you left, right, and sideways, and you're okay with it.
He looks like a melted milk, the daughter. I know,
Don't do
and
that.
you are absolute. This would get me, girl. You are beautiful, Rashida. Even though you's a DV sympathizer and a doofy bird,
Mm,
your face card does not decline. You are absolutely gorgeous, and you pick that nigga.
right. And I guarantee you, I bet you his dick ain't even hitting on nothing like that. I could I mean, Kirk gives you that dick ain't even hitting on shit.
You know, Kirk gives me your balls smell like mildew because you
Oh
don't dry
wow.
after you
Not
wash.
your
Like,
balls smell like mildew.
ain't nothing worse. Let me just be very clear.
I'm just gonna be clear. I think his Adam's apple is bigger than his dick, if you ask me.
Listen, it's always the nigga with the
I
little dick.
promise you, his
Because
big
he
ass
got the
Adam's
most sperm because
apple.
it's less space to travel from his balls to the tip of his dick. That's why he has so much sperm running around impregnating fucking people all over the place.
Oh!
Oh,
Oh my
God.
god.
Tell me it ain't true.
Well, you ain't never lied. I told you his Adam's apple is bigger than his dick.
Listen.
And then allegedly your son going up and down the Atlanta streets getting his back cracked.
Oh. Well, to each his own. I hope you enjoy it, sir.
No, not when they tried to force feed us on every time that they son got this girlfriend and he's straight. And there's so many receipts up and down Twitter and Instagram of your son and people's
Maybe he bi.
Jack
Maybe he
and
like both.
Grinder getting his back cracked.
Well, maybe he like both. I'm just trying to make it make sense, friend.
You
You
are
got
you
to,
doing
because I
you
don't
doing
know
a
none of the
whole lot of
rules.
acrobats.
Actually,
Acrobatics, I
listen,
should say.
I try to make it make sense, friend. I don't know.
A whole
Again,
lot
we
of
have wandered off
acrobatics.
of the plot. Okay, let's. Okay, so Ayo is talking some bullshit because
Yeah, listen.
he
I
really
only care
be
about
trying
this
to get
conversation
in
if
between the cheeks of Max.
yeah, if I only care about this conversation if it ends with you telling me y'all went to the bathroom and you cracked Max's back. I think
Mm-hmm.
AO might be working with a little something down there. I think AO got a
It's
got a
always
couple of
some
meat
tall,
on him.
thin ones. Now,
You know
listen.
that's my type, tall and skinny.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let
Them
him
be the
go ahead.
ones.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
I'll let him go ahead and use me. Let him use you. Let him use you. You know how they say, let him use you. I would let him.
When they say let them use you to be talking about God, you're not talking about that nigga. Please.
Oh, okay. I got confused.
Let's not
A
do
little bit. I just got confused. I'm sorry.
when we say let them use you, we mean
I
God.
mean, AO will be in Orlando in January. We could see what this is about. We could let them use you. You know,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
so we gonna stop first at Cali Boys and get some chicken,
And then we gonna go to
and
AO's.
then we go into Ao's house and
No. We gonna go to AO first before we
okay,
go eat. Okay,
because
we
you're gonna
gonna
be
go to
hungry
AO
after.
first,
Got you.
so
Got
we
it.
gonna
Got it.
be ready.
I hope the
Then
dick not
after
trash,
we leave
sir.
Ayo,
Listen, let me be very clear. Please don't let the dick be trash because we're gonna talk about you real bad, real bad.
I'm not gonna
Real-
tell this. Ayo, even if it is, I'm gonna make this story sound like it's real good. So it, regardless, good or bad, I'm not gonna tell him it's bad. Okay,
I really
that's
want you to
just
know I'm his
everything
sister
between
for real, and I can read between the lines. And when he says something, I'm going to call it out. I said I'm gonna tell
us.
him he done changed your contact name in his phone from your name to just a dumpster because the dick is trash. And we're gonna talk about you.
Ayo, I don't believe that your dick is trash. Actually, I know. I'm gonna keep that. I'll save this for behind. When we go backstage, I got a story for you, Abby. So
Oh God.
I'm gonna come back.
This is
We're
what
not
we
gonna
keep
put that
talking
out here
about.
on live
This is what we be talking about.
because I
Listen,
am
I
from
have
Miami as
y'all don't
well.
understand. And for real life, I have changed the nigga's name from his name to
Let's
just a
be clear.
dumpster
I am
because the
from
dick was
Miami.
trash.
I am absolutely from Miami, born and raised.
And he's from Miami and not Homestead,
Homestead. But
which is
we'll
not
get there
Miami.
later. I got about a 5 minute rant on that. We'll get there later. The fuck?
Okay, so let's
Girl.
move on
Okay,
from
so then
Ayo
we get to the pool party.
and his alleged dick of doom.
Who's dick? Oh, Ayo.
Yeah,
Ayo's alleged dick of doom. No, it's cock of doom. Dick of death and cock of doom. There we go.
cock is
Dick of
so
death.
Caucasian.
Cock of doom.
I have just never said that when it wasn't jokingly. It's never been in an absolute real situation where said phallus was finna enter my orifices. Never ever has
Because
never.
DOD is not Department of Defense. It is dick of death. Although you may need some to the Department of Defense to help.
What's wrong with you?
It is. This is why we can't have nice things.
This is why Loretta has to be. She has to pull us back in because the two of us will keep going,
We
and
will.
we ain't got no cut cars over here.
Oh my God. Oh,
That's a Chester gas station franchise.
baby, I don't know, Chuck.
I don't know.
I don't even know what Chuck Chester's gas station is. I never even heard of that. Okay.
Me either. I don't know that. I don't know that
Oh, so
brand. We
you
don't have
said
that
that
in
that
North
ain't
Carolina.
his restaurant. He's just the manager. We've seen that on a lot of these shows where they claim something belongs to them and they just the manager. Like they own the restaurant and
He
baby they
told
just
me
the
he the
manager.
owner, and I'm not finna go look up no LLCs, no business license, no none of that to see what is or is not his. I'm gonna just take
Well,
him for his.
since it's out there, I'm
Unless
sure.
somebody come down to the reunion,
No,
because
you
they
know the
like that,
people
because they
are
like to pull shit out their bags at the reunion and be like, "Look, guys, it
well,
was
you know
all
that
lies.
happened with
Look, it was
chasing.
all lies at the
Remember that
reunion."
happened on Chasing Dallas with who was that they
With
said they had the
with,
restaurant?
with Madame Fraudulence. He
Oh,
came down to the
Michelle.
reunion and showed that license paper, and it was laminated and all of that stuff. The first episode of the new season, uh Sean came down to the party and was like, "So I was gonna refer you to my friend to like purchase a house. However, when they looked you up on the website, you were not there. Where were you, friend? Where's the
You know
license?"
these girls be doxing and stuff. I'm sure one of the girls will go and look and see
Listen,
if he owns it and
that's a
stuff.
chasing reality staple. It was started with our good friend. Please stop wearing that yellow cartoon pitch yellow wig and the pink lipstick, sir. You look crazy. Rick Rosa. He is the originator of let me check if you have your LLC, and if not, I'm going to buy it. They've done it on Chasing Atlanta.
Remember
They've done
when
it on Chasing LA.
remember on
When
Chasing Dallas when I said in my video how did he get the thing of the LLC and he
and you
ain't know
got them
about it,
people
and the
PPP
people with
loans
the docs
card pulled.
and
Yes.
people with the docs these people. See, this is why I just need to be quiet. I'm not saying nothing else. Nope. That's why I don't review the shows now because people use my review as the
Do
impetus for them going to
they
dox
do?
people.
They do.
All because
I
I'm
can't
pointing
believe
out
you
things that
can't
don't
give
make
out
sense
the
to
people
me.
PPP loans off of your video.
Just a mess.
Oh Jesus, that was funny to me. But yeah, that is a tried and true trope of the chasing reality brand. Is that if you come down to, you better keep your nose clean with the people in the cast, and you really better be doing what you say you're doing. Because if not, somebody gonna show up with a receipt. If they don't like you and they wanna pull your card at a reunion or in the season when you said X, Y, and Z and you knew good and damn well X, Y, and Z wasn't what it really was, if you cross the wrong person, they gonna bring your information. They gonna come down with the receipt.
Bitch, you know
Oh
my bop, boo bop, boo bop.
my God. Not you getting hit with bricks. Okay.
Oh God. So
We at the pool party.
we at the pool party. Um
So
now can we talk? Wait. Let's be clear.
okay, let's
We
be clear.
start off this pool party with Callie telling us he
Hmm.
set this up for there to be drama.
Hmm.
He set all of this up. And when you get the drama and it goes way more
Way left.
left than you thought it would be, you can't try to put the toothpaste back in the tube. Bitch, you did this shit.
Listen,
You, because let's be clear, I have no reason not to believe that Callie didn't tell those people to come in there, didn't have that door open and say, yeah, girl, come on in here.
first of all, I just have a little dear big booty girl in the green bikini
Mm,
who is not a part of the cast in any way,
oh.
shape, form, or fashion.
Because she was gonna put herself on the cast, clearly.
Jordan, nobody asked for that. Nobody wanted that. They tried their best to blur out your booty and all of the dimples that were in it
Oh
and
wow.
were unsuccessful, sweetheart.
And then there's that.
Where was your cover up, sweetheart? You knew you was on TV. I know you the body be teased, but sometimes all of that is
The
unnecessary.
body is only
And
T
did
when it's in clothing because you got a lot of dimples, and the clothings can kind of mash all that together and make it look good. But outside of clothing, baby, it looked like a sack of potatoes where one potato sticking out here, another potato sticking out there, and there's just lumps and stuff everywhere. Baby,
you,
get your life in order,
as
please.
as a fellow dimpled booty baddie, here's what I know: you need to cover your butt. Okay, sweetheart, you on TV. The people they gonna show all your flaws, and then you gonna get bitches like us because we gonna talk about what we saw.
We are.
Yeah,
And let me ask a question: was she that tall, or is Pablo that short? Because she
I
was
think
like
it's a combination
towering.
of both.
She was towering over Pablo.
Yes, that I think that she was just real tall. I don't know that she's a T girl, and so that's why she's that tall, or if she's cis and just she's just that tall for no damn reason. Not you, not her dressed in that emerald
Now,
bikini,
can I
looking
also
like the dinosaur from Toy Story, sweetheart, just towering over Pablo. I just what do we
can
do?
I say this?
Oh
Now,
God, here we
as
go.
a rhetorician,
Hmm.
as someone who has command of language,
Come on, linguist.
the verb libate generally means when you have a drink or a toast in commemoration or somebody,
Hmm.
when you pour out a drink for somebody
For the
or you
dead
make a
homies,
toast for somebody that done died, that's
hmm
when you libate. So when you say somebody libated you, that means they probably drank for you because you were dead or in memory of you. So when so and so, I think that was Marlo came up there and said, I'm already libated. I was like,
Oh, I think she thinks it means that she has already partaken in
in
libation.
libations. The word
Yes,
you were looking for is I'm already imbibed or
yes,
inebriated, but
yes.
I that wasn't the right use of the word libated. I'm just saying, but what the fuck do I know? I'm just some motherfucker that is here and that has degrees plural and teaches
Come
language.
on, degrees plural. Do you hear the man? There's a P and H and a D after his name. I don't what do we okay. So the People's Princess and her sidekick Rashida,
Mm,
who raps like Shorty Low.
mm.
Um we before the Dimple Booty Bandit came in and
Got
decided to put her
Dimple
2 cents in
Booty
to the
Bandit.
conversation.
Oh, she's a friend of Rashida, apparently.
She is a friend of Rashida, who indeed raps like Shorty Low. Um, they were going around because they're the new cast members and old cast members, and none of them have met each other, and they've congregated in this particular area to have a conversation. Everybody get to meet each other. They start going around, hey, talk your shit. Hey, my name is Rashida. I rap like Shorty Low. I'm that bitch, even though I'm wearing this um 13x6 glueless body wave. Amen. And then we get to what's the baby's name? Who
No, no,
said
no. Wait, go back to Rashida. No, 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 no. Rashida, let me tell you something, Rashida. You don't get to say I'm from Miami. You're from fucking Homestead.
oh, we're
That is
going
fucking
to
North Cuba. Okay? A bitch from Palm Beach can say they're from Miami before a bitch from Homestead. We don't claim you whores down there. It takes like an hour and a half to get to fucking Homestead from fucking Miami. That shit is on the other side of the world. Those of us who are from Miami, we do not claim y'all people. We might claim somebody from maybe Richmond Heights, maybe Goulds, Richmond Heights. That's as far down south as we go. We're not carrying our ass an hour and a half to fuck down. Hell, we'll claim a bitch from Orlando before we claim hoes down there in fucking Homestead. Homestead. Ebby.
Yes, sir.
Driving, you live in what? The greater Charlotte area, right?
Yes.
That'd be like somebody in Raleigh saying, "Oh, I'm from Charlotte."
So the way geography works,
Exactly.
that is not true. Because Raleigh is not Charlotte. No one
And Homestead is not Miami. Homestead is not fucking Homestead is fucking Homestead. Where you from? I'm from Homestead. The shit is an hour and a half from Miami. It literally takes us an hour and a half drive to get down there to fucking Homestead.
Miami. Bienvenidos Miami.
Like, I can get to Palm Beach. Hell, in an hour and a half, I could be in Fort Pierce. And it takes that amount of time to get to fucking Homestead. But she around here claiming, oh, I'm Miami 305. Da, da, da. How I knew you went Miami or 305 because you over here talking about bitches be when you can't say thump in Miami. That's how I know your punk ass ain't from motherfucking Miami. Because thump is not a word. That ain't even common Miami vernacular like
and
that.
And the way he said it, why would that trigger you? He said, my name is B Baby Lindo. I'm the baddest bitch. We gonna get it along. Sometimes we may have to thump it out. And then and before he could finish his sentence.
Yeah, she just was looking for a moment.
She went completely left.
But this how you know she was off because Pablo's from Miami, right? No reaction. Ayo is from Miami. No reaction. But this, even the other boy, Mark or whatever is, well, he's not from Miami, he's from New York. But what I'm saying is they would not, none of them was like, okay, it's time to, that's how you know that shit didn't even make fucking sense.
And even if that word is triggering, it has to be used in the correct context. Him say we might have to thump it out, la da 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 da. He didn't say put up your dicks, bitch, we finna thump it out. That's not what he said. There was no imminent threat of any thumping. There wasn't even a mood shift to think that there was any danger for you to have to get up immediately and thump it out. girl, you got to when you're in this type of environment, you have to listen to comprehend and not listen just so you can say what you want to say next. You didn't comprehend anything. What the comprehension
She
skills
was not
is
trying to, Abby. That bitch was just looking for a moment to be seen. That's it. That's all. She was
you could
looking
have
for a
did.
moment.
Listen, when she's like, and your introduction was dry, ma'am.
Like,
Do I know you? You
but wait a
gave
minute.
you let me get 7 words out, and then you
But wait a
started
minute.
on your bullshit.
She called someone's introduction dry. Her introduction was dry. People had to ask her subsequent questions to get more information out of her. So clearly, she's the one who had the dry intro. Like I didn't understand. I don't know. And all of the child, she say she Haitian. I question whether or not she Haitian.
Girl,
Shit, she claiming to be from Miami and she ain't from Miami. I wonder if she really Haitian.
I do not know if that young lady is she's I don't know if that young lady is Haitian. What I do know is that you want to be that girl so damn bad.
So
You
bad.
want you want to you can taste it in on the back of your epiglottis as it dangles at the back of your throat. You want it so bad that you can
Because here's
taste
how you
it.
know she's just looking for more. Okay, who comes into a pool party with stacks of ones? Like, why am I coming to a pool party
Is
with
this were
stacks
there
of ones?
strippers there? What are we
Like,
doing?
I'm trying to, and even if there was, like, girl, what are you doing? Because real girls do real things,
Hold
and
on.
real people with real money, we don't carry our cash around like that. Let's be clear.
We
Real people
we're
with
not
real
running
money,
around with money phones, sweetheart.
like, that's not how this
That's
works.
that's some young shit. Honestly, that's some young shit that you carrying around a money phone. That's some young shit. And if you see an old person doing it, that's some immature shit. Why are you talking to a money phone? Sweetheart, that looks crazy. If y'all was going to the strip club, then I'm money phone it up, bitch. Put it in the money gun. We finna blow the stacks and all do all of the things and booty shaking everywhere. Please get me a 10-piece lemon pepper with hot sauce on the side, ranch, and my
Let me
fries
let me ask you
double
a
cooked
question, Abby.
so that
Because
they're crispy.
this goes to what we're talking about right now.
Mhm.
Did she ever say what she does? Do we know what she does? What is she chasing? What does she do? I don't know.
Doesn't she do nails? I think. Oh
I
no,
don't know.
maybe
That's
not.
why I'm asking. I legitimately don't know.
She raps like Shorty Low.
Like,
I don't know
baby,
what
do
she
you have a
does.
job somewhere?
I don't know if she has a job in the pie shop, baby. I don't know. I want to say maybe she's a rapper. I don't know. I don't know what. Does anybody remember what she does?
Yeah, somebody help us.
Did
Because
you did she say what she did before,
once
or
you
she was
tell me
just got
you're
up
a
there to talk her
rapper,
shit? Oh, I'm that girl, and I'm from the 305, and
here's what I want people to do on this show, okay? This is what I want people to do.
and my
I
wig
want
is
people to
moisturized. I
tell
don't
me
know.
what you do and then tell me what you're chasing. For example, Max should say, I work at Neiman Marcus at the perfume spot, but
Hmm.
I'm an aspiring esthetician. I'm
And he
that's what
has his
I did.
license.
I'm
He
trying to,
has his
you know what
license
I'm
and
saying?
everything.
That's what I want you to do. Mama out here acting like she's, Robin Leach is about to be interviewing her or something like that. Baby, not looking the way you do, sweetheart. Love bug, doll baby.
Apparent Soulful Dog says she owns the club she works at.
She owns the club she works at.
Oh, she's a private dancer, dancing
Dancing
for
for
money.
money. Do what you want me to do.
That's what
Now,
Soulful
does she?
Dog
No, no, no,
said.
no, no, no. Because y'all know the people will go and check. Does she own the club,
Or
or
does
is
she
there
work?
a
She just
building
works there, and
that
she
she
feel like
rents
she own
out?
it. I don't
Is
know.
there a building that she rents out, and that's where they have the club?
Oh, she in charge of the girls, Chuck? Is she?
Is she in
She
charge? I'm
honest and all
trying
of
to
her
figure out
hoes
what
is
the
honest.
situation is.
I feel like The dimple booty baddie may be her boss.
One of
I
the
don't know.
girls, maybe her bottom bitch.
Could be. I don't know. We have so many questions.
I have so many
Like why
fucking
why
questions.
why do you have such a hair trigger for no good reason? Now I listen, as somebody with a rage problem, I know that sometimes my trigger I can get triggered real quick. But I don't talk to the people.
But here's the deal, Ebby. This how you know she ain't no Miami girl like that. Here's how you know. Look at the Miami people and how they move on the show. You know, they don't be on that rah rah sis boom bop. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes time, what happens? They immediately activate. We're not doing all of this talking, baby. It's time to activate.
Mm-hmm. Holy
Mama
Spirit.
was over there doing a whole lot of talking. That's not Miami girls. She's from
Listen.
Homestead.
We gonna touch on Rashida again when we get to the end of episode 2, because I have some questions, and now that I have a genuine member of the Leviticus Rainbow Mafia in the room, I'm gonna ask you some questions because I
Well,
am
we're here now.
confused.
We're in the playhouse because when the
Wait,
woman
we
came,
at the end of episode
we
1
at the end of episode 1.
because Fabio with his big fine ass. Won't you back
Former
that thing
wrestler
up?
Fabio,
Fabio is the rapper from the islands.
St. Croix,
Mm-hmm.
and he's a former
I want
wrestler.
to hear his music as well. I'm waiting to see if his music goes on streaming or yet
I
not
really
yet.
don't. No, he had the little song, the little beat it up or something like that. Remember they
Mm-hmm.
played it on the episode.
Okay, I must wasn't. I don't
Yeah,
be
you probably weren't paying attention. No, he said the song did really
because I
well.
saw
Beat
him
it
in the
up.
studio and what he was doing in the studio sounded real good. So I want to see if he's on
I'm gonna
streaming.
just go ahead and get this out here for you, Fabio. The people want to know how big it is, so just tell the people so they
Hmm.
can get it out of the way now. I'm just telling you what the people want to know,
It's
Fabio.
too
Let's just get
big.
down to
It's
Final
too
Jeopardy.
wide.
How big is
It's
it?
too
The people want to know
strong.
how big it is. That's it.
The
That's all.
wrong fit. It's too much. My internal jukebox, y'all gonna have to forgive me, has been turned on because on the ride home with my son and his fiance, and they planning the wedding stuff, and she was like, "I need a good song to walk down the aisle to," and my internal jukebox has been cut on, and I can't get it cut off. It'll probably go off when I go to sleep. So if I just be, because that's why it's just been random songs every 35 seconds,
Mm,
because my
mm, mm.
brain is working for a sound for her to walk down the aisle to at a church. Because at first she said she wanted to walk down to There Goes My Baby. And my first mind went to, you want to walk down to Usher? There Goes My Baby at the church house? Oh, no, daughter, we can't do
That
that.
do kind of work.
Not at the church house. You could have done that if y'all was getting at the courthouse or somewhere else, but not at the church house.
I
And
mean,
she
it
was
don't
like,
get. There Goes My Baby is a sweet song. It's not raunchy. It don't get into the
you
get
thinking
down.
about Uncle Charlie's There Goes My Baby, not Usher. Usher
I'm
is the
thinking about
last one.
Usher. It don't get raunchy on There Goes My Baby.
Yes, it does.
What part?
When he be talking about how you be bending it over to put your stockings on and all that other stuff. We not doing that in the Lord's house. What the song she meant was the Uncle Charlie song. There goes my baby. There goes the one for me. We can't do the instrumental because I'm going to be singing it in my head, and I will not be shamed before the Lord and have to explain why I'm singing Usher. There goes my baby in his house. Not going to
I
do that.
think Usher, There Goes My Baby could work. We've seen
Absolutely.
worse in the house of the Lord.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Usher does not come out. It's not. You could now, Soulful Dog.
It's,
You could say it's
it's
suggestive,
very
but it does
suggestive.
not get raunchy on There Goes My Baby.
If you think I'm finna let my new daughter-in-law,
I
or
think it's only
my only
because
daughter-in-law, to
I
walk
think
down
it's
the aisle
only
with the
because
elder is officiating. We not doing Usher how to
I
walk down
mean,
the aisle.
well, let's do. How about Tony Terry, Everlasting Love, or
That
When
could
I'm With
work.
You? One of those two by Tony Terry will work.
I love that. When I'm
Everlasting
with
Love by Tony
you.
Terry is my jam.
Hey, 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 hey. When
Or
I'm
When I'm With You
with
by Tony Terry.
you. That's my song. It's for real. I'm gonna send that to them. What I feel. I listen. I tried to get him to do the pentatonics version of the Elvis song. Can't help falling in love. Cause I can't help falling in love with you. I thought that was beautiful.
Listen, I
We
was at
not.
a
I don't even
wedding.
like Usher like that. We not.
I was
Usher
at a
can't come to
wedding
the party.
3 weeks
He can
ago.
go on the reception DJ list, but he cannot come to the. He can't come
I
to
was
the.
at a wedding 3 weeks ago,
Mhm.
and when we were sitting waiting for the wedding to start, they played um Eric Benet and Tamia "Spend My Life," and it was a perfect wedding
Ooh.
song.
You
However,
can just see
however,
in the morning
and I
when
love
I
that song.
open
I
my eyes.
love Eric Benet in that song, and I
Mhm.
love Tamia too. But baby, guess what happened?
What?
These Hispanicals that was running the hall where we were, they kept playing it,
They didn't cut it off?
and we waited like an hour because it's a wedding. So the wedding was, of course, an hour and a half, 2 hours late, and they played the song on repeat.
Oh my
Did
god!
not change the song,
And now you sick of it.
and baby, and I love that song, and they made me so sick of the
Oh
song.
no! Well, we not gonna be 2.5. We not gonna be late like that. We not gonna be late like that.
Oh my god! But that's a good song. My point was that's a good song.
It
Spend my life.
is. Okay, well, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the suggestions. I'm gonna
Mhm.
send a couple of these songs to the children.
No, we're not doing Love Hangover. No. If you can't do There Goes My Baby, we damn
Well, we
sure ain't
can't.
gonna do
No,
Love
ain't no,
Hangover.
ain't. Because I feel like the elder actually knows that song, so we can't.
The elder will know that song.
Won't it? I said, oh no, I'll go with CC and BB and CC. What's his name? I can't think of it. I suggested "Love" by Music Soul Child.
I don't like Music Soul Child. Can we get back?
Okay, we back and we're back. See, this
And
is
we're
this
back.
is what Loretta
Um,
should be here because
and
she
to
would
recap where
reel
we
us back
were,
in.
Rashida ain't shit. Marlo ain't shit.
Well,
Because can we talk about this Marlo listening in on conversations in the car?
can we talk about that introduction, that mystery machine ass introduction, that Blues Clues ass introduction she gave, and nobody knew, and none of it landed because nobody knew what the fuck she was talking about. Hi, my name is Marlo Kay, the People's Princess, and I know what you think I don't know.
Like, what the
And
fuck does that
everybody looked at her
mean?
like, "What? Well, what do you know, friend? What do you know? What do you know?"
Does she have a job? Because I just be wondering, do these people have
I
jobs?
I don't know what Miss Marlowe does. I do not. I do not. I don't know what she
I
does.
know she have a podcast.
Yes, we do. We do see the podcast. Yes, but I don't think that's what's. I don't
Now,
know if that's
Abby,
what's paying her bills.
Abby, here's what I want you to do.
Oh God.
Because I want to know, is the guy,
Mhm.
once we got to the rah-rah stuff, right? And they were fighting, right?
Mhm.
And Max,
His friend got up, came out
no,
of
no,
nowhere
not
like
Max,
an
no, no, no,
Avenger.
no, 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 not
It
Max
was
friend.
B Baby Lindo's friend
No,
that
no, no,
jumped
that's
up.
not who I'm talking about. That's not who I'm
Oh,
talking about. Somebody was next to Max, I believe it was. It was a big, heavy set black guy. He had on like a white see-through chiffon type deal at
yes.
the end of the episode when they were walking out. And Marlo, that was when Marlo was arguing with Max. Then when we went to the podcast, I swore for Lord, the same guy that was walking out with Max and that they was chummy and buddy buddy is the same guy who was the guest for Marlo's podcast. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong. What,
No,
somebody in the chat,
I
go
think it
look.
was the same dude. I think that dude was at the pool party. He was there. He was that. You're
That
right.
was the
That was the
same
same
person.
dude.
The boy
Mhm.
was over there all on Mac. Yeah, Donna, because he was carrying one of the bottle. He was carrying a bottle of Hennessy that Max
Mhm.
had.
At first, I thought he was security. I don't know why I thought. I'm telling you because he big
And
and
then
black. I don't
all
know.
of a sudden, you chumming it up with Marlo. So is this fake beef? Because if that guy, because the guy clearly looked like he was friends with Max, and him and Max was buddy buddy, but then
I don't
he's
think
on the
so.
show with Marlo, and Marlo, you didn't deduce that this is the same person, or is this just made up beef, and you just looking for something to give you a storyline on the show?
I think. I think she's exaggerating the situation with Max to make it seem like it's more than what it actually is.
Soulful Dog
To
said that's also the person who said that BBL Drizzy do cocaine and Tina. Did we see that? I don't think we saw
we
that,
ain't
did
got
we?
we ain't got to that was in the super trailer. We ain't got that far
We
yet.
ain't seen that yet. Okay.
We ain't
But
got
what I'm
to
saying
people
is,
when the cocaine is.
who is this guy? We need to know who this guy is because clearly he should be on the goddamn show.
Mhm.
Apparently.
This he might
Listen, Chuck, you know
he
me. I
might
don't
he
miss
might
too
be
much.
on the cast. He might be another one that was supposed to
Chuck,
be.
I
Maybe he's
don't
be
miss too
cast,
much.
and we just
I be
haven't
paying
been
attention.
introduced to him yet. He could be friend of.
He could be a friend.
And we
I
and we
don't
don't
miss too
know,
much.
and he appears more frequently. He could be
So my
fan.
point here's my point too. This is why I'm saying I think Cali Boy set all of this shit up, and it went
He
way
did. He
farther
said he
left.
did.
No. I'm saying by them people coming in there, because how
Oh,
did
okay.
that Shauna girl get in there? Because if that Shauna girl got in there, you got production on multiple sides of the
Yeah.
damn
Like I
room.
don't
And
understand
so
how.
somebody had to literally come and usher her in and say, okay, girl, come on in here and get her past production. You see what I'm saying? And so, and then later
Yeah, we ain't
on,
got
when it
this.
got real, when Ayo got mad and he had to be held back, and Pablo started to get mad, everybody and Fabio started to get mad, it just was a cavalry of people that was just magically in there. BBL Drizzy friend was in there, and it was just a bunch of people
Yeah,
in
I don't
there
know.
for
I
no
don't
damn reason.
like. I feel like if they were filming a scene and it was supposed to be the first time the cast gets together and like introductions are made and blah blah blue and blue blue, I think they should have uh exited anybody who wasn't cast and wasn't supposed to be in there so that they can have their moment where everyone meets each other. They do the round robin of introductions and blah blah, and then they take it from there. I don't understand why the dimpled booty baddie was in the room. I don't understand why
She should have immediately, first of all, and I got to look at production, because she should have
she's not a
immediately,
small lady. How did she get
right.
past y'all?
That's why I'm saying I think Callie set that up, because even though she's Rashida's friend, Rashida was sitting on the couch the whole time. So for this big Amazon to come in here and get past production and past everybody, and nobody, even when she came in there, because she came in there and knew what was going on,
Right. And
and
then
so I'm just like, why wouldn't somebody say, hey, we're filming, you need to exit?
she gave
Nobody.
that Disney Channel ass line talk about and this is chasing the girl what why are you in here? Alexa, play How Did We Get Here? Cause why
Right.
hold on
Bitch,
just in
who
case.
the fuck are you? And why the fuck like I was so with everybody when they were like, bitch, who the fuck are you and why the fuck are you here? Like, girl. And then she started, her and Rashida started to get disrespectful, and they getting in people's faces and stuff.
Right.
And my
Man,
thing was,
you don't even go to this school. Why are you here?
and my thing is, y'all getting in people's faces and all this, that, and the foolishness. And the moment y'all get fucked one good time, y'all gonna be on,
Then
oh,
you're gonna
why
be
this
crying.
man hit me?
Why would
And
you
why is you hitting women? baby. You can't have it both ways.
You cannot,
Somebody on that cast,
because
and I
that's
think it
what
was
Marlo
Cali
is going
Boy.
to do. Because if Max had reared his fist back and bopped her ass in the face, then she would have been crying, "Oh, you hitting women, you a woman beater, blah 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 blah,"
Mhm.
and all of those other things. No, beloved, you can't get in some grown man's face and talk slick at the mouth and think you big and bad and can do anything that you want to.
And
And
remember, she threw something at him. Marlo threw
mhm,
something at him through the door.
right, and expect no retaliation of any kind. Listen, a wise woman once told me her birthday was on Friday. We call her the elder. She told me, "Don't get in a man's face unless you're willing to take that ass whooping from that man." Now, she said, "I don't. I can only vouch for the men that I raised about not putting their hand on women. But some men don't. Hands is ready to eat for everyone. And if you jump in
I
that man's
I was
face like
taught
that,
I was taught like this. You don't put your hand on women. However, if
you don't
she's
let them
bold
do
enough
anything to you
to
either."
put her hands on you, all bets are off.
Exactly.
She, I was told, if she bold enough to put her hands on me, clearly she thinks she's a man as well and is ready to step into this good
And I
octagon.
want you to wind your fist up like your name is fucking Popeye and knock that bitch to the moon.
Here we are.
To
Here
the
we
moon,
are.
Alice. To the moon.
I ain't now. You don't hit first,
You don't.
but baby, once that first hit is made, all bets are off at that point.
Right.
All
And
bets are off.
you get what you get because you should have kept it real cute.
So yeah, I really feel like either Callie or members of production
Like it
allowed
was
that
it was
woman
clearly a
to be in
setup,
there.
and then chaos ensued, and the next
Hmm.
thing we know, Fabio has knocked this nigga smooth.
Hmm.
We don't even know that young man's
I
name.
didn't even see Fabio go over there. I don't know how Fabio. He must have been
Fabio
the one
had
that
to
was jumping the
vent
gate.
like he was a superhero in this
The
motherfucker.
man was a wrestler. He was a whole pro wrestler. I mean,
He said, "My name is Fabio, but my original name is KL. And I am from the planet L. And so I hopped over this fence and I knocked that nigga smooth
hmm
out smooth. It was just 1 minute he was standing and the next he was laying on his back snoring in the grass. Sir,
but he was the one
get
over
up,
there talking
Craig.
cash
Get up.
money shit though. Mama was over there talking cash money shit.
Big shit. Big shit. Talking big shit.
Like, girl, you need to do better. You need to
You.
do better. Do better. You talking cat BBL Drizzy. You need to, first of all, if
BBL.
that was supposed to be the person that was supposed to be protecting you, baby, you need to choose better friends or choose better protection or something. Baby, that
You
wasn't the
need
one to
friends
come in
that
there.
actually have hands,
Right. She came in there like
including
she was
with the
going to
mouth.
clear the girls.
You know, you got some friends that you're reading friends that's gonna read people down to their eyeballs and their jaws.
And then you got the fight.
But at the end of the day, you need a hitter that's actually
Mhm.
gonna knock a bitch out when the time comes. And you brought the reader and not the hitter. And
Yep.
that was a pimp decision that
That
caused what happened.
that was a bad choice. That was a bad decision, mama.
Bad.
That was an
Bad choice.
awful decision that
Sorry,
you made.
friend.
That was an awful decision. Like I
Cause
know my friends that are
Cause so
fighting.
now you gotta wake your friend up with the glass jaw and explain to him why the fuck he is waking up in the grass. 1 minute you was arguing and fussing, and next thing the shield closed over your eyes and you you immediately you went to sleep.
Yeah.
Right. Cause in Florida them niggas keep that thing on them. Listen, Andy. Listen. I keep some
It's
niggas
certain
that keep that
places.
thing on them.
It's certain places you don't mess with those people. Everybody I know from the Virgin Islands, they're about that life.
They are.
They will fight.
They gonna bring a
They
knife
will.
to the gunfight. It's a big ass machete. You should leave them people alone. I don't know you.
Everybody who I know from the Virgin Islands, they are not the ones, man and woman, they are not the ones who you want to play with. They're not, baby. Listen, I'm just telling you, baby. and and, and that's where we started episode 2, where
It
Fabio
was
done
the
knocked out
aftermath
Ruby, her
of this
grizzly
pool
friend.
party, and that boy is still on the ground in the grass. And
And
then
now
Marlo was hollering about, you got knocked the fuck out. Somebody called the police. We need to leave. There was several different instructions, and I was confusion for a second.
no,
Ma'am,
no. What pissed me off is, see, this is why Callie ain't shit. The shit didn't go the way you thought it was gonna go. Cause let's be clear, Callie, you told us from the beginning you set this shit up. And now that it didn't go the way you thought it was gonna go, a bitch done got head clocked in. And now you over there, oh, you mad at everybody, and you trying to defend the dude that done got his, knocked into next week. What you mad about? You told us from the beginning you wanted the drama. You set this shit up, and now that you got what you wanted, now all of a sudden, oh, because he was at the Post nightclub. What the fuck does that have to do with any damn thing? He kept saying he was at the Post nightclub, and I he was looking for sympathy for that man. That was not the time. That was not the time. We do not care in this moment that he was at the Post nightclub. Let's be clear. Do not at all. And you continually trying to bring that up, trying to gather and garner empathy or sympathy for him, sir. Not working at all.
not at all.
At all. And again,
Not
Cali
again.
boy, you set this
And
up.
then what got me about Cali Boy is he talk about, oh, that was my friend from the Pulse nightclub shooting, and he came to my party, and then he got, what is that? So because he was at the Pulse, unfortunately, the Pulse unalivings when it happened, and y'all were both in the same nightclub when that terrible tragedy happened, that gives him free way to come to a party and talk shit in people's faces and not get his ass knocked the fuck out. Like, I don't, how, because if 2 plus 2 is 4 and 5 plus 5 is 10,
It ain't
and
adding up.
Johnny had 4 apples, bitch, none of this shit makes sense. I don't understand. How did we get Alexa again? Play. How did we get here? Because no one is
Marlo
supposed to be here.
Marlo then felt left out because we got all of these moments and stuff happening. And so Mama said she went with Rashida and said Wonder Twin Powers to activate, and decided that she was going to have her fucking moment because she would not be left out of the fuckery. You
She
can't be
hanging out the car
someone,
like Miss Seeley,
right?
yelling at people. I mean, what are you
You
doing?
cannot be an adult in the room and see that this shit done already went south and say, you know what? Now is not the time. You decided that you were going to continue in the fuck shit and fuckery. And so she confronts Max with all of this. That and the
Right.
third.
So Max not knowing because he didn't catch on to that Blues Clues ass introduction that she gave. Like, we were supposed to put some of the pieces together. Bitch, we don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Don't know
So
what the
he
fuck you
like
talking about.
he's like, I don't know this bitch like that. I ain't got no beef with her. Bitch, you want a shot? Because this has been stressful. Like, maybe we need to have a shot. Everybody calm down. Before I know we can't have a shot, before I have a shot with you, we need to have a conversation because I know what you don't think I know.
I have a
Max was like,
question.
what are you talking about? I genuinely don't know what you're talking about. And then she started going into some nightclub event, and he was like, the statement was made was, I do not want to work with her because I know how girls like her give it up.
Mm-hmm. And clearly he was right.
And he clearly
Clearly he was
he know
right.
what he's talking about.
Because you showed us exactly why people would say, yeah, I know how she give it up. Maybe I can't, I don't have it to do. Why
Right.
would somebody want to work with you? From what you have shown us in the first 35 seconds of us meeting you, ma'am. Here's
Like,
the question. This is a real question, Abby.
okay.
So these people, more than fighting each other,
Mm-hmm.
they are in the streets having serious. They ain't even in the streets. They are in the octagon having MMA fights with the English language. Like, I
Oh.
promise you, the
Oh.
way that these people are attacking the English language is way beyond my level of comprehension. So Max says to this woman, "You're the city peasant." She followed that up by saying that he was the city marathon. And I didn't quite understand. What does that
Baby,
mean?
that don't make any sense.
I didn't understand what the city
Run that back,
marathon
sister, because
was.
that doesn't make any sense.
I,
That doesn't make any sense,
I'm trying
friend.
to
I don't know.
understand.
Daughter, that don't make no sense. No, that don't
She
even make no
like that
sense.
was a
I
whole
know
thing.
you in the
Like,
heat of the moment and you just reaching for something and you talk about peasants running through the path. You decided to become Mama D Jr.
she
I
said he was the city
deserve.
marathon. God be with her.
And you talk about you the people's princess, self-inflicted, self-titled underscore. If you got to call yourself that, then you're not that. Um, ma'am, what are you talking about? And so Max kept his cool and he was like, well, I don't know what you're talking about, but what I can help you with is an analysis. And then that baby proceeded to go to the green screen, pull out his iPad,
The iPad with the cracked screen.
but it still works enough for him to zoom
It did
in and
work
point
enough to show them ingrown.
the
Uh,
ingrown
um,
hairs in the 5 o'clock shadow. Beloved friend.
she did have the 5 o'clock shadow also at the pool party. It was there deep. That 5 o'clock shadow was in deep. Like, I wanted her to put some um makeup
Oh,
on.
Loretta, we figured, boo. We figured.
We figured you was out here windmilling the air about your beloved commanders.
We're
We've said
sorry,
that.
the Washington whatevers is not doing their best at the sports ball.
Yeah.
That's all I got. I don't know. The go sports team. Yay.
You know what, Abby?
Meanwhile,
But
this silly bitch is talking about there are peasants in the palace. Bitch, you not in the palace. You one of the peasants. What are you talking about?
you know what? You
Nobody
know what?
named you
Now,
the people. Nobody named you the people's princess, sweetheart. You
I'm not
just
gonna
made that
hold
up two
you.
seconds ago.
I'm not gonna hold you, Abby. Don't laugh.
Oh God,
If you blink real hard, she does look like Mama D.
she does. And
Like, she
that's
looks like
stupid.
65-year-old Mama D.
She do. She over in the corner singing, "I deserve."
I deserve. Isn't that the song I deserve?
It is. You deserve to sit your ass down and get your life
Bicth.
together.
I fully expect Marlo and her attack on the English language at some point to say Bicth, like Mama D. She could be Mama D's doppelganger. Not even the younger version. I'm talking about the 65-year-old version. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just gonna call it like it is.
Ooh, that score is horrible. Oh, thank you, Chuck. How dare you desecrate the name of the people's princess? The only people's princess that we recognize is Diana. And it'll always be Diana. Bitch, don't do that. But she probably don't even know who Diana is because these young children losing the
They don't.
recipes.
No idea. No
They
clue.
have no idea who the people's princess actually is. Is actually a white lady. And we stand for one of her children. We'll ride down on you behind that redheaded one that she left here on this earth.
Now
that bald one who about to become king, fuck him.
Oh, wow.
That redhead, we gonna stand 10 toes down behind that one.
Oh, wow.
Amen. And we move on.
Max, I don't like Max, but what I will give Max credit for is
that read was something else.
he read her down, but he also, when she was doing all that rah rah, Mama
And
stood right
he
in her face
started
like, girl,
twerking in
what?
her face. He was like,
Girl, what?
he's like,
Girl,
what you gonna
what?
do?
What? Was here for it? Was here for all of it? I
Right.
said, Mac, say
Max
what you
said,
want. Mac was here
here's
for
what we're
all
not
of
gonna
it.
do. He said, I have sufficiently hid my goat, so you can't get it. So you're not gonna knock me off my square, Shaboozy. Go and get yourself some rest.
Stood right there, and Mama did all of this,
All of that. All
all of
that
this,
mouth.
and Mac stood right there like, and girl, what? Girl,
Right.
what?
Because
And
you gonna
Kylie,
because Max like, I'm not gonna hit you first. You gonna have to put your hands on me, and then I'm gonna mollywop your ass all over this picnic
and Max
park.
kindly sauntered out of the door with
And
his
then stopped and
bottle.
gave us a little booty twerk.
Yes. And walked on out. And again, he rolled up on his little friend, and the friend had the bottle. Ended up being the
Mhm,
same boy, at least what it looked like to me, the same guy that was in
mhm.
the podcast with Marlo. But you got all this smoke for Max, but the guy seemed to be Max's friend.
Listen, we need
Am
more.
I wrong?
We need more clarification on who that young gentleman is and what he got going on. Is he playing both sides? It was he supposed to be the first wave of the setup and the jumping situation? Like, what we doing? What's going on, sir?
Child.
Listen, that twerk was funny
Here's
to
what I
me.
want. Abby.
Yeah.
Do you know a good hey Kia Carrie?
Hey, y'all.
Abby, do you I know you delve in makeup.
Hmm.
And so you use the little wipes that you can wipe. You do you use like makeup wipes?
Oh, because I double cleanse because I'm 48 and I need my skin to still look
So
like I'm
you have like
32.
wipes or stuff that you clean. But my
So,
question here's what I need you to do. Here's what I need you to do.
okay.
I need you to go over there and tell Max, doll baby, whatever you got on your lips and your face, it's too much. Like him and Bishop Whitehead with whatever they have on their
Oh, with
lip,
the overuse of the
and
Carmex.
baby, it's got too much going on, mama. You got too much going on.
It's just, don't keep reapplying it, friend. Let it actually sink into your lips. Hey, Don Don, let it
Hey,
sink into
Chef
your
Don
lips
Don.
so that your lips continue to look moisturized. And then when you feel like they're getting ready to get dry, then you reapply. Don't reapply and then 20 minutes later reapply again.
Mama just be lathering her lips and her face. It's like she take the Vaseline and do this and then do this. Like, girl,
Listen,
that's too much.
that's PTSD from his mama putting Vaseline on his face before he went to school at 5 in the morning. Listen, I too suffer from no ashiness in the woman's house, because you
But
wasn't finna leave the
you know,
elder's house with
but
your face not shiny and
he's
your
a
lip,
he's a lighter skinned, Latinx man.
which makes it even the more worse.
Right, because you can't see your ashiness like that, like you can see on our black asses.
Oh yeah, you can. It looks like a dragon scale is on your face. It looks like
Like,
it's
baby, I need like a butter knife or something to scrape all of this shit off your goddamn face, mama.
he
No,
is
now what he
he may
need to
be
do
at the
is
point where he's over moisturizing.
scrape some of that shit off and put it on Marlo's face.
Right. If he just uses half
Scrape some of it off
the
and put it on Marlo's
amount that
face.
he's using, because the new thing is glass skin, so it looks like your skin is always hydrated. Come on. You see what I'm saying? You see how when I turn my face to the side and the light hit it, it looks like
Uh-huh.
it's glass skin is a thing, but you can overdo it. You can overdo it. So if you just, instead of putting 3 squirts of each product on your face, dial it down to 1. It'll have the same effect. Your skin will be hydrated. You won't be ashy in the face. And if he already has oily combination skin, it will ease some of that up so that your natural oils, when they come through, they don't come through as heavy when
In
you
other
apply it.
words, sir, do better.
Oh,
Do the fuck better. How about
amen.
that shit? So again, Max left there with the big boy that was holding his drink, that was
Mhm.
chumming it up with him. That was his friend.
Meanwhile,
5
I'm
seconds
over to the
later,
side looking at the nigga on the floor. Get up, Craig.
yeah, the
Get up.
police came and all. 5 seconds later, we at Mama Girl's podcast, Mama D's Doppelgangers podcast, and the same little boy that was friends with Max, it seems, you
Mhm.
was chumming it up with him down to the fucking podcast. Girl,
Inquiring minds need to know, young man, who are you? Where did you come? How did you get here? No,
they
I
say
supposed
Callie
to
was in
be
the chat.
here.
Now, let me ask y'all a question. Is this a real podcast or is she just going on Instagram Live or Facebook Live? I'm just trying to find out.
I think hers is on Facebook.
She just does Facebook Live and call
I,
it a
I don't I
podcast.
don't know if she just does Facebook, but I know she very clearly mentioned that she be on Facebook Live collecting a cute coin.
So
She did say that.
is it a podcast
It's
actually or is
supposed to
it
be.
just
It's supposed to
Facebook?
be a podcast. It's called whatever podcast. I don't know.
I'm saying, is it put out in podcast form or is it just Facebook Live?
I don't know. I don't know if she has a YouTube channel. I don't know if she's on the Spotify podcast. I don't know if she's on Apple Podcast. You know,
She says she
I
make
don't
a
know.
good little coin over there.
She said she'd make a good little coin off the Facebook Live.
Okay, well, get it how you live, honey.
Listen,
Callie was
she
in the
gotta get
chat.
something because
We don't know
if
that
she
you have
don't
a
keep
job
up the
nowhere in
People's
America.
Princess title, sweetheart, you
And
got
we
to.
don't know that you have a job nowhere in America. So I'm hoping you making a real good coin.
First
Maybe
of all,
that is
oh,
her
and
job.
let's rewind back to Rashida, who indeed raps like Shorty Low. Um, and had the she's like, oh, my granddaddy is coming over here, and who walks in the door is Marlo K. Did you just call that lady your granddaddy, ma'am?
Wait, I totally missed that part. Oh,
She
oh,
called Marlo her granddaddy.
oh.
This is your granddaddy. This is your granddaddy.
What that means, Marlo,
I was
is
stunned. I rewound it and I went into our Just Us League chat and I was like, am I crazy or did she just call that lady her
what
granddaddy?
that means, Marlo, is you looking like somebody's granddaddy with that 5 o'clock shadow. Baby, that 5 o'clock shadow at the pool party, baby, you need to apply more makeup. Now in
Wow.
the confessionals, she have on enough makeup. But baby,
Mhm.
down to that pool party, it wasn't working, mama. And mama look like if she go a day and a half, she about to have a thick beard too. Like that thing was full. I was like, oh, girl.
Right, because I think it was AO Cali and no, at one point she called Marlo K her granddaddy.
A mess. A damn mess. Just a damn mess. Um, she also misused the word libated again.
Oh Jesus.
She said she was libated.
Maybe she thinks it's she put two words together like lie and masturbate and got libate. I guess I
I'm
don't know.
sure she was trying to
I
use
don't
the
know. I don't know, but
derivative of
that's not
libations or things like that. And
not
libated is actually a
not the correct
word. Let
usage.
me help you out. Libate, the
Teach
verb
the
to
people.
libate means to offer a drink in commemoration or someone, in remembrance of someone, and stuff
Uh-huh. Come
like
on.
that.
Do this in remembrance of me. Huh?
The word you're
That's what the
looking
book
for
said.
is imbibed or inebriated. Or motherfucker, just say drunk.
That's
Okay?
where I was going.
Because
You
you
tilted,
do
you
not
wasted,
appear to have the intellectual fortitude and wherewithal to be trying to use the words that you're trying to use. Baby, just say I was fucking drunk. How
yes,
about that?
and this will be our new segment every time they fuck up the actual word.
Oh, I have another word. I have another word that I
This
saw
is
in
our
episode.
segment called Words Mean Things.
They words have
You
meanings.
cannot just
We then saw Mark in the studio. I ain't
we
really
did.
care.
We
I
did.
because he was off on his years. When he was in the studio, he said it was 5 years. When he was in the confessional, it was 4 years. I didn't know which one it was with this old manager. I don't really care. We don't know who the old manager. We don't even know you like that. I felt like you needed a better scene for us to be introduced to who you are. It
He's
was, yeah, it
giving
wasn't giving anything.
very much I'll be sure. You gotta get off on your own, girl. Gotta get off on your own.
Again, horrible confessional look, Mark. Whatever the fuck that is you got on in the confessional, baby, that does not compliment your body, honey. Baby, find something else.
Maybe he needs to invest in a stylist.
You need to invest in something.
Wear a stylist every
But them
30
eyebrows
minutes.
is snatched for the gods. Baby, he always look excited with them eyebrows, honey.
Listen, I'm not mad. We love a good eyebrow. We do
That
love a
eyebrow
good
is
eyebrow.
snatched to the god. I'm just saying.
How much we got left? Because I
We
have
got
questions about the end and scenes
we don't
from
got
next
that much left.
episode.
Max invites BBL Drizzy and Pablo over to the house. Pablo says he be reaching out to them, but they don't answer. They be ghosting him or whatever. They don't see it for you like that, Pablo. You don't get it. If I reach out to you and you don't reach back out, baby, you got 1 or 2 times, and baby, I get the picture and that's it.
Right.
Pablo, I feel like sometimes Pablo be trying to, be looking for friends, and people don't reach back out. And these people are not your friends, Pablo.
Right.
Just because people are nice to you, they could be associates.
Because I think ain't Chef Pablo newly to be out in the world?
He in the streets and stuff.
Yeah, like he's new to be,
New to be
he's fresh
engaged.
out the closet. Yes. And so I think he's looking for community. And
I don't know.
so
Well, I don't know. Some people, I thought he had been out for a while.
I don't know.
Now I know
I
he
could
got
have
kids,
sworn he
plural.
said, I could have
You
sworn
might
because
be
I
right. You
know
might be
because he
right.
got
I don't know.
kids.
But
And he had like
Pablo,
grown kids, like his
yeah,
son
you say he
just
got
went off
kids
to
in college
school.
and stuff. Like, how old is Pablo? Maybe he
I
had him
don't
early
maybe.
when he was still dealing with women and stuff.
Okay. So Soulful Dog said the first time or the second time? Because she said it twice. She said it in when she first introduced herself on the green screen, talk about that's my granddaddy. She was talking about Marlo K. It was like that's my granddaddy. And when she did her green screen, when they did the first initial round at the pool party, and they was doing their introductions, and then she said referred to somebody as her granddaddy again when Marlo K, Ayo, and Callie were in that scene. So was she referring to Ayo in both situations, or she? Because
I'm gonna assume she was probably talking about AO. I hope she was.
yeah, he was a teen dad. Like
Okay.
because I had my first baby at 18.
He might have had early. I know people have babies at 13 and 14 and 15. So he
And
was,
I could
if
have
he
been
was
one of the ones because I started
he was
getting my
already
cycle at the age
ejaculating.
of
So
9. So
once you start ejaculating, hey, it's possible.
it is what it is. Listen up. So I enjoyed the conversation between Pablo and Max and BBL Drizzy.
And this is when Pablo said that Marlo was his cousin.
And Marlo referred to one of them as her baby father.
Now,
And
my
the
thing
other one
about,
is
I think
something
she was
else.
talking about Ayo.
I think so.
But my thing about it is, even like in gay families, I don't think I've ever heard someone refer to somebody as their cousin. You know what I'm saying? So y'all over here claiming to be cousins, y'all is play cousins.
Hey, Kenneth,
Maybe let
thank
this
you for the
go.
super chat, Bookie. We appreciate you because we over here acting the plum fool.
Hey, Kenneth.
And I don't know if Twitch go continue to let me twitch it out. Thank you, Boops. Appreciate you.
Twitch be letting you do and say anything.
Oh, good. So because TikTok was like your ability to go live has been suspended, bitch. I think I cussed too much.
Twitch let you do and say anything.
Clearly, because they
Even though I have a whole Discord group where they do TikTok uncensored, and they just be rolling TikToks where people be showing themselves all the time. It's just
I have
it's
never been on that side of TikTok. That is not in my FYP, and
I don't go on TikTok at all.
I don't particularly want it. I don't
Um,
want it.
BBL Drizzy talked about his argument with Rashida. And that's when he said the people said he do coke and Tina and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden he just started crying. Baby, what you crying for?
Well, they were having a conversation about their dads, and you
No, he
know,
didn't cry on the dad part.
um,
He cried when
maybe
he,
he in his feelings because I don't know. Maybe he's angry. Maybe it was an angry cry. Because
you know what?
if I get too
I'm
angry, if
not a
I get
crier.
angry and upset and I start crying, somebody should run. You
It
get
wasn't
far
an
away
angry
from
cry
me.
for him. And I'm not a crier. So
Neither am I, which is why if you see
and
me
so I was
crying,
like, baby, why is you crying? Because if you're not a person that does coke, did you have a problem with coke or Tina in the back
I
of the
don't
day? Like,
know.
are you a
I was
recover?
waiting for somebody to say, "Little Latin boy in drag, why are you crying?"
Like,
Noxie.
are you a
Find
recovering
out why that little Latin boy in drag is crying.
right? Are you a recovering coke addict or something?
He
Because
could
this
be,
can't be the first time
he
people have
could
talked
be,
about
and
you.
that would be upsetting to me too if I have
Yeah,
fought my way to have my sobriety and I'm proud of it.
right.
And here comes somebody out the clear blue sky talking about I'm doing drugs, knowing how hard it is to be in sobriety and keep your sobriety, and then
They
somebody
said
wants to
that
come and
he
torpedo
cried
you
because
out the clear blue
they said
sky.
his family believed the rumors.
I
I
feel like
still
if
wouldn't be
his
crying.
family believed the rumors is maybe because at one point maybe
What
he
you
did
did.
have an addiction issue.
Mm-hmm. Because your family gonna know something more than those
And then
people.
we gonna be looking at you like, do we need to have an event?
Because I
Do we need to call
promise
that
you,
white lady and have
if
her
you
come talk
went
to
to
you?
my family and told my family that L Teddy is on coke and shit, they would not believe you. You can tell them that all day long. You can show them empirical evidence of me and my nose at the line with a piece of straw, and they still would be like, until I see a video of him snorting it in his nose and him keep it in his nose. Hey, Scooter Boop.
You gonna you gonna say hello? Hi.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
Good. Good.
You got the hookups, Pooh. Go get you something to drink. I'll see you when it's
I
bedtime.
feel so old, Abby.
Hello?
Abby, I feel so old.
Why? Because remember with Scooty Boo, I was this big and I held him on my chest. I
Yes, we
know.
remember when Scooter Boop was an infant.
And he's a first grader.
Oh God, I
The
feel so
first grade.
old. Like Scooter Boop was an infant. Oh,
Tiny infant baby.
tiny
And
infant, and
now
now he's
he's
gonna be tall too. He's gonna be tall. I can
yeah,
tell.
because his dad is 6'7". His
Scooter
mama
Boop gonna
five
be
foot
tall.
nothing, but his daddy is 6'7".
Scooter Boop gonna be breaking hearts around there.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking hearts.
Listen.
Child. So, but I didn't understand why this boy was crying. Baby, cry on. Rashida and Marlo went to the hookah lounge, look like somewhere with hookahs.
Mm-hmm.
Rashida says she was neighbors with Max and she know all his business and say she watched him get his ass whooped all the time by his boyfriend.
So let's stop right there. Rashida, who indeed raps like Shorty Low, ma'am, in no way, shape, or form or fashion. Is it okay? Is it funny? Is it a good read to make fun of someone who has experienced domestic violence? Be it man or woman, whether you think they deserved it or not, that shit is not cute. And you look like a hater ass bitch who's married to Kirk Frost who has bags. Sister,
I don't want to have to revert to calling her rash eater like I do that broad over on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, and I call that broad rash eater because she's like a bad rash that won't go away. Like she'd have been on all of these seasons and inflicting pain and irritation. like a bad rash that won't go away. And that's why I call her Rash Eater. Ayo and Fabio came, and Marlo and Callie. Marlo said that Callie is her older cousin. Am I supposed to believe that too? I don't know what to believe.
It could be true.
I mean, it might be. I don't
Because
know.
the birds of a messy feather flock together. So and we did get confirmation that the DV did happen. I think we knew that last season that boy put his hands on him and tried to strangle him. But my thing is that I don't like the fact that y'all sat up there and was like, oh yeah, and he was doing XYZ and blah 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 blah, and like it was cute, like it was funny, and then had AO and I think AO and they were sitting right there when she said
No. Ayo and
that happened
Fabio
before
came
they got
after.
there, right?
Yeah, that happened before they got there. She
Okay.
was talking just to Marlo, and Marlo feeds into that. Both of them feed into that fuck shit.
Yeah.
That's the kind of fuck shit that they be on. And
Right.
production. Let me tell y'all, production. Sometimes y'all need to do better casting, and I think maybe you have one person that's that type of person, but when you have multiple people like that, you take the show to a dark place more often than it should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think with both Rashida and Marlo, they go dark places
Mhm.
more often than not, and it's just it
It's
brings it down.
nasty and it's rude. It's it goes in the category of fun shade, which y'all people think you can do fun shade with strangers that you just met. I don't like it as a survivor of DV. It's nasty. It put a nasty taste in my mouth. You out here looking crazy. We all looking at your ass like, ill.
There
You're
wasn't
gross.
even a disclaimer after the show.
Right.
Like, usually if you talk about sensitive topics, you do a disclaimer. Maybe you put the link to
A hotline if
a
you in a
hotline where
DV
you can call
situation.
for
Here's how
domestic
you can get
violence.
out of it.
And it was
Absolutely.
it was
None of
reckless.
that
It was
none
very
of that
reckless.
was done. And I and normally they're very good about putting a disclaimer
And
in.
this was that part of this scene could have easily been edited out.
It could have.
It could have been edited out, and you could have told her, see, production, you need to do your
And
job.
I don't think they edited
Production.
it out because it's going to come back. That is going to come back later on in the season. So I think they're setting it up so you know
But
that
here,
when
no,
it
no,
comes,
no. But
because it's
here's the
gonna come
deal.
back around.
What I'm saying is, have production checked her in the beginning, I don't think it would have came up again. And so if production would have said, "Hey, bitch,
Hey, hey, we're
we're
not
not
doing
having
that.
anything. We're not having no parts of you talking about someone else's domestic. If you want to talk about your own
That's
domestic
one
violence,
thing.
baby, go in and let it happen. But you are not allowed to discuss someone else's domestic violence at all. Had they put a, nipped it in the bud right then,
Mhm.
we would not be,
You
you
playing with
know,
people because y'all playing on people's top and with their mental health, and you don't know what people are triggered by. And for you to sit your
mhm.
big coon head ass up there and act like that shit was cute was really is it really isn't. It's really not. You can be mad all you want. You can, you can do all of that other shit, but don't play with people. Don't play like that. That ain't cute. That's in the realm of talking about deceased relatives and children and people's parents, all of that shit. Don't and people's health reads and all that shit. There's just something if you are a decent person and you have a level of decorum and maturity about yourself, there sometimes as mad as you get, if you ready to throw hands and feet, there are
Some
certain
things you just
places
don't say.
if you are a decent person that you're just not gonna go. And to put out that man's information like it's cute and funny and like, oh yeah, and he got beat up and strangled, and I saw him running down the thing to get away from him talking about he's strangling me. Bitch, what the fuck you mean? Hey, Markel.
Hey, Markel.
I like
I noticed that last name done changed.
I
You
don't
noticed
like
that
that.
last name
I don't
is a
like
C
that
now
at
and not an
all.
L. You notice that, Abby? That last name
Huh?
quickly is a C now and no longer
Yes.
a L.
Yes, because we love it.
And we love
We
it,
love black
Markel. We're so
love. We
happy for you. We
love
love
it.
love.
We love it.
We love it.
But yeah, that girl with your pudding head ass with that 13x6 waterway weave that you had in your
Not
head
13x6 waterway.
want to get up here and then be so nasty and so rude. Like for me personally, if it was my DV situation and you got your raggedy ass up on this show and decided that you want to spill my tea talking about my domestic situation like it's cute or funny or anything like that, sister, you're gonna have to get in the field. Come meet me outside.
Come on, get in
Hey,
the field.
listen, in the immortal words of that little baby from TikTok, field now. There ain't no more questions. Ain't no more, because you got to see me. There are certain things that if you gonna have to come, you gonna have to come out in the field and see me.
You know what? You know what? I'm not doing this with girl. Markel.
I know that's right.
Come
I
on,
know that's right.
850 credit score.
Come on. We love a good 841, huh? Working towards it. Hallelujah. So when I finish school, listen, the world will be my oyster. Come on.
The next scene was the podcast with Pablo, and Ayo was his guest. Now here's
And
where
Ayo said
Ayo.
he wanted to
Hold on,
marry.
hold on, hold on, hold on. Come here,
Okay.
Ayo.
Oh God. Oh God. My God on today. Oh.
You said that people like you because of your authenticity. Let Ayo, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Come, Ayo. I love you down, Ayo. Ayo, I love you down. Let me be educator and instructor like I always am. The word is authenticity. That young man said, and I wrote it down, authenticity. I said, wait, what? I had to rewind that shit like 2 or 3 times. I said, wait, am I hearing wrong? And then by the third time, the shit almost sounded right. And I said, wait, I don't need to hear this shit no more because I know that shit ain't right. And I said, I will not. The word, sir, is authenticity. Authenticity. Not authentic. Wait, I can't even say it. Authenticity. Not authenticity. Authenticity. Say it with me again. 5 syllables, sir. 5 syllables. Authenticity. And I love you down. This is not a read. This is not, I'm not trying to read. I'm trying to help you. You are from Miami like I am, AO. We are 305 to the day we die. Okay? I don't want you to go out like this. We don't need you out in the world out here talking about authenticity. And you said that thing full throated with your whole ass chest and was proud. Yes, because people like me because of my authenticity. Wait, what? Because of your who? Who? Authenticity. Authenticity. I listen. I'm here to help, AO. I'm not here to clown you. I am here to help, sir. You are a beautiful man. Now your shenanigans on the show sometimes. Here's my issue too with you, AO. I be feeling like you go whichever way the wind blow. Whoever you in front of, that's who you gonna go with. I feel like you just going along to get along and trying to be everybody's friend. And I feel like they're trying to make him the anchor of the show, the way it's presented. I feel like they're trying to make AO the anchor, and
Him and Cali Boy, yeah.
I think originally Cali Boy was supposed to be the anchor, but AO.
But Cali Boy voted for
I'm
Trump,
gonna just
and
say this,
you know,
but AO is easier on the eyes than Cali Boy, so it's easier to make AO, especially this year. Now that AO actually lives in Orlando and no longer lives in Miami, so you can now officially make him the anchor. I'm just calling it like I sees it. Am I wrong?
no, because I had the same things about both when, especially because the season started with the two of them, and it seems like the two of them together are a touch point in several
And
different.
it felt like a passing of the torch almost
Mhm.
from Cali Boy being the anchor to AO
Well, I don't think
being the
Cali
anchor.
Boy was the anchor in the first season. I thought Pablo was supposed to be the anchor in the first season.
I don't think Pablo was living in Orlando. Wasn't Pablo going back and forth between
Mm-mm.
Orlando and Miami last season?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know.
I really thought
I could
Pablo.
have sworn he said he just because he had that pop up um
Yeah, but
event at the
from what
beginning
I
of the season.
understood, he was going back and forth.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. It wasn't last season wasn't memorable enough for me.
Oh wow.
Listen, she 48. She'll be 49 in a couple weeks. So bear with me, friends and family.
Um, they went. I thought it was
Social Dog said no. No
Soulful
to
Dog.
what?
Soulful Dog. I think he said no that he wasn't going back and forth. Soulful Dog.
Yeah.
Soulful
None,
Dog.
see, P and Carrie said none of them give anchor.
Listen, I don't want to say
Candy,
everything. Listen, Abby, I'm gonna just put it like this.
I
I am
pop,
from Miami. I know people. And I'm not going to say everything I know up here on screen. We'll talk about it backstage.
okay. Well, we know that girl is from Homestead and not Miami. That's
Yeah,
the
she's
lesson
not
that
from
we learned
Miami.
today.
She's not from fucking
Pablo
Miami.
and Cali give anchors in different ways.
Now let's
Yeah,
be clear.
and Cali boys, I want to like him. I want to like Cali boy. I really do. I want to like him. But there's just something about that young man that just doesn't sizzle right in my spirit, man. And I ain't put my finger on it yet.
You know you're right. It's something just seems like it just doesn't work or he just doesn't agree with, and I have to agree with you. Something just seems off.
Something just doesn't align, and my spirit man
Mhm.
is like, I
Yeah.
don't know what it is about that young man, but there's something
Yeah,
happening over
something is
there.
like, yeah, we couldn't be friends. Like, yeah.
Right. Listen, I hope he don't see this before we try and go get some chicken for him. Because if you put something in my food, nigga, field now. Amen.
We
Amen.
still coming to get some chicken.
We are.
Chicken, get your chicken here. And he's MAGA, little baby.
Oh, it's him being a
Oh, that
Trumper,
makes
and
sense.
that's why our spirit
That
mans
makes sense.
don't agree.
That
That
makes
could be it.
perfect sense.
That could be it.
That
It's
makes
just something,
perfect sense
and
to know that he's MAGA. That makes sense.
being the eldest. So Cali Boy is the oldest person, and you would think he would be the most mature, as he is the oldest.
And he's
But
not.
nothing. I as much as I like him, hey Nay.
Hey,
So
Nay.
as much as I like him, uh, it doesn't
Nothing
give
about him
maturity.
gives
It's not.
maturity.
It doesn't give maturity. Like we got that story at the end of last season where he was able to talk about being at Pulse and how it happened, and trying to fundraise and make sure the community is still together and all of those good things. But there's still like a uh not MAGA came from.
You know what?
There's still a level of, I don't know, childishness that comes with him that I'm not sure. I don't know what we're doing with him.
They did fuck Mary strangle. I thought it was fuck Mary kill.
They changed the word, I guess, for this
Oh,
game.
for the
But
challenge.
yeah.
So
Because he knows business and will run the country
Ayo
like one.
says he would fuck Remini, marry Max, and strangle Marley. Cause he say him and Marley are besties.
After all of that, he doth protest too much flirting debacle in the first episode. Then immediately go on to that man's podcast and say you would marry that young man. Cause what? Like you had got almost in a whole altercation with Max. Cause if Johnny had four apples, none of what you said makes any sense, friend. Why did you even
Can
pick
I
the
say?
fight with
Can
that
I
little
say this?
boy?
Can I say this? This is gonna come out harsh, so I'm just telling you now, Ibby.
Oh, okay.
I don't believe that anyone on this show
Mm-hmm.
is carrying with them an IQ north of about 75, 80. Some people won't get that because that's way too deep for them. Let me put it in layman's terms. Not all of them, but some of these girls on this show
Mm.
had the same class all day long in high school.
Oh,
Or they had a teacher, if they did go from class to class, they would also have two teachers in the class because you needed the special ed teacher in there to provide accommodations.
my God. Not some of these children had an IEP.
They
Oh,
had IEP meetings. Yep.
mm.
Ain't none of
My
them have
God.
no
Not they
EP.
sped. Oh,
None
shut
of
it
them
up.
had an EP
Oh, God.
meeting. Oh no. No EP meetings. All
Mm.
IEP meetings.
Oh, IEP. Oh, Yarabo. Mm.
I'm just going, I ain't gonna even hold.
Well, some of a
Baby,
little
listen.
developmentally delayed, and that's okay.
And I'm glad that
Um,
we have a platform for people.
mhm.
Everybody can win. Even people with IQ scores south of 75, 80
Not Sal. Oh
can eat, can have a place.
my God. Listen again, friends and family. If you, I meant to give this disclaimer at the beginning of the service, amen. Before Minister El Teddy decided to give y'all a word on today. Um, dear new reality cast of season 2 of Chasing Orlando.
My lord.
If you are sensitive,
Mm,
this is not for you.
dear God.
Okay? If you can't take any criticism, if you can't take any critique, harsh, not harsh, deserved, undeserved, if you can't take people having an opinion about what you show us on this TV show, do not go into anyone's comment sections. Do not go into any reviews. Protect your mental health and your peace. Because otherwise, we going to tear your ass up and you going to have
Baby, you know,
PTSD.
in mortal words of Max, you know what to give. You decided to be on this show. And y'all know how these shows go. Y'all know these shows give reviews. Y'all know we call it like we see it. We only comment on what you put out there, dear one, doll baby, love bug.
Right. And you got your big head ass down on Beyonce's internet.
Kia Carey. If they're dumbing it down, baby, these are some of the best
They need
actors
to
and
dumb it back
actresses
up.
in this
They
side
need
of
to dumb it
family.
back up because now we looking at you like, oh, this poor baby is the one that was eating the paste and licking the back of the bus seat.
Baby, the Oscar
What are we
award
doing?
winning performances that we must have going on here are legendary. Oscar award winning performances, if I'm to believe that they're dumbing themselves down. God of mercy, God of love.
Chuck, Chuck. Here's what I would advise. I would advise you find something safe to do. Cause coming over here, we killers over here.
Yeah.
In word and in deed. Don't come over here. Okay? Our reputation precedes us. Unfortunately, my good sis, my good daughter, Chloe, has already said I made her cry on her first season of Chasing Dallas. And I wasn't trying to be mean to that baby at all. So if I wasn't even trying to be mean, I was just trying to be helpful and I made her cry. And imagine what it's going to look like if I'm trying to be purposely hurtful.
I just want to give this public
Amen.
service announcement to some of the cast members.
Amen.
They do make school buses with more than 5 rows. And then we went to
Oh,
the ceremony that Max, oh, I'm sorry, Pablo said he would strangle Remini, fuck Callie, and marry Fabio. And then we went to the
I
ceremony
think
for Madison's dad.
if those were the options that I was given, the only one that I'm going listen, I too would strangle Remini because I know some of y'all go up for that beautiful black lady, uh, drag queen.
But she
However, she get on my black ass nerves.
now I
She
thought
does.
did he
Now I'm like
identify
I'm
as
trying. I
male
want her
or
to
female?
win.
I don't know what his pronouns are.
I think.
I think it's male. I think he still goes
I
by
think in drag is she her, and out of drag is he him.
he him.
I
Okay.
think because I think they have the duality.
Okay.
So so in regard, I'm not calling Remini by their boy name because I don't know it. So
I think
I
they
will
said it was
when
Tyree
I
or
refer to you
something
as
like
Remini,
that.
I will be using the she her pronouns just to be on the safe side because I don't know your boy name. And speaking of that, are we at the what comes next? Because here I got questions.
We
So
was at the
oh, we
thing
went
for the
there yet?
daddy.
Okay, listen.
I fast forwarded through that because
Listen, as a person who has I too have lost my father, um, we love dads. I'm glad your dad was supportive of
yeah,
you and that
that
he
I'm
loved
glad that
you.
he was.
And I know it was a hard loss um for you and we're praying that your heart be mended.
And we're glad
Um
that you're getting help, but I don't know that
absolutely.
this is the person to get your mental health therapy from.
But,
Let's be clear.
I liked Mr. I hope that you are also seeking help when the camera is not on so
Because
that
what
you
he
can
gave me while the
really
camera was on
because
was not enough.
grief comes in waves and it'll take you under if you let it.
Hmm.
So continue to seek out some help. You know, those people who are in Max's life, um, it's not the checking on him when it first happens. It's once the funeral is over and everybody go starts to go back to relive their life when the grief is at its worst. So if you are friends of Max and you happen to watch this, make sure that you're checking on your friend. Because some days can be good days, but when the days get bad, they get real, real bad. Then
Yeah, he said his
he
dad
had cancer.
had an
He had
illness.
pancreatic cancer, I think.
Yeah,
Is
he
that
had
what
an
they
illness
said?
or something like that.
He had cancer and it took him away from here. And we hope that he rests in eternal peace. And Max,
Yeah, that. But my thing is, I don't want to. And I'm sure I can't remember the guy's name. That's the therapy. He may be a good therapist, and there may be only
Twan,
so much that
Twan
they can
Dixon.
show us
Right.
on screen. So
And
I'm assuming that there's a lot more that may
happening
have been
that we
discussed
don't see.
off camera that we don't see. And he may, he may be very good. And so that was just a little light shade, to the guy. I don't know him. I don't know
Hmm.
how well he is as a therapist or not. So let me make that disclaimer. But I'm certain, I should say. But here's my question to the therapist guy.
Hmm.
Um, is Max paying you? And I'm only asking that because therapists charge a lot of money for when they're in your same city, but
Hmm.
you had to fly across state lines all the way to the Orlando in
But
order to meet
if
him.
if Mr.
I'm just
Dixon is licensed in both Georgia and Florida.
no, I'm not questioning his licensing. I'm just saying, are
No,
you
I
getting
no,
paid?
I'm only saying that because then that means that uh Max's insurance should cover the the visitation, the meeting that he had with Mr. Dixon.
Do he have that type of insurance?
He works for Neiman Marcus, so I'm gonna say yes.
All insurances are not the same. You might have to pay
I
out of
know,
pocket for
I
I
know.
know
Like
some insurances.
my dental insurance is ridiculous. You have to pay out
I
of pocket
know
up front
some
when I
insurances,
get
if you're
to
going to get mental health, that's out of pocket.
it. Yeah, it depends on the insurance. If you got good insurance, it's covered. Or
Yeah.
maybe he used his EAP benefits to be able to cover. Because even if your insurance won't cover your
But if it's
EAP
EA,
through the
don't
insurance.
they direct you to certain therapists in their network and stuff like that? And even the insurance
Well,
company,
but
they try to keep you in network.
if he has the licensure and in the state, then he would just have to check to see if he's in network with who. From what I've seen, that's what.
I just one of the things that the therapist talked about that was off-putting to me
Mhm.
was when he started talking about, well, I've dealt with grief, and here's how it that's not, and so, as someone who's been to therapy, I just don't. It didn't come off as the line of not questioning, but the way the dialogue, I should say, would
Mhm.
go in that regard. And I like I said, I don't know that
Listen,
man. I don't
I
know
well,
what
this
he.
is well, I will try to do something because I feel like mental health and talking to the therapist may come up again in scenes for this season as he figures out his grief and the stuff that's going on with Pablo and whatever is happening with Rashida, who indeed raps like Shorty Love. So also, I'll detrend. So here's the thing. So I will reach out to my cousin, who is licensed therapist, and she's licensed in South Carolina, North Carolina, and Virginia. I'm trying to get her licensed in Georgia so that some of our Jason Reality friends can have different options for a licensed therapist. And she just received her PhD in psychology, uh, in social work. I can't remember what her PhD is in, but she defended it and she got her PhD this past year. Um, Maybe I'll have her look at this therapy scenes and maybe I can get her to come on camera and maybe speak to it a little bit more so that we who are not necessarily licensed or we're not therapists by profession, we could get somebody professional who can speak to what we're being shown to see if it's advantageous for what's being shown. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I'll talk to her. I will talk to my cousin and we'll see what
I'm not.
we can get shaken.
I'll be honest.
Um,
I'm not a fan
mhm,
of broadcasting people's therapy sessions. That's
mhm.
just me. I feel like that's a private thing
I,
in order
Me
for you
too. Like
to.
a little surface stuff, you know, sure, but like the deep, thrombosis of whatever it is that you got going on, I feel like in order to protect your peace and protect whatever it is that you got going on, whatever mental health issues and stuff, that should be kept private. I just and because you are on a show with people who think a good read is telling people about someone's domestic violence situation, I absolutely would not trust being that vulnerable with people who are that horrible. You see what I'm saying? Because they don't
Yeah, no,
clearly they
I'm
don't
with you.
care.
To me, it's just like I don't think when people go to the doctor that that should ever be on camera. I think that is something private. Mental health is just as serious as physical health, and it all for me falls under HIPAA, and that is a private thing that only you and that
Better not
clinician
tell nobody
should
but
know
go.
about, and because we know how vicious the people are that watch this show are, and
Mhm.
they and now you've made that open season for show fodder. That's fodder for people who watch the show, comment,
Mhm.
review, and things like that. And I really believe that it's just not the place. That's why when they were talking about having that show with the guy, I said, "No way, am I can't." I said I would not be watching that because I'm just really against
Mhm.
people
And
opening
and
up
they it
that to
made
the public.
the only reason why I think some of it is real, even if it was supposed to be just a scene, like when that baby broke down talking about his daddy and whether he thought he actually accepted him or he just lying or whatever, that was real. That breakdown in that young man had,
Hmm.
that was real. So even if they were supposed to be recording just a scene for the show, shit get real fast. Hold on, the elder is calling me. Ooh.
But yeah, I just really feel like it's no reason for I just I, it's cringeworthy for me. That's just my thing. It's real cringy for me. Um um so
Now she called to ask if I was asleep. That means she want me to do something. I told her we'll call her back when we
wait,
done.
so that was Rashida that we was talking about they pregnant and stuff.
Yes, that was Rashida. That's
Oh
that's
girl, I
that's where
cannot.
that's where my confusion ring comes in. So you're detransitioning, or
I cannot.
do you think you're non-binary or androgynous, and you I'm I don't know, I don't know with detransitioning how that affects your how you identify your gen.
I'm gonna just be quiet because anything that I say at this point will probably be awful.
That's what I'm saying, soulful dog. So does Rashida think that if I'm going to continue to call her she until we know anything different. If she detransitions back to Reggie to have a baby, first of all, is she on hormones? It might, and those hormones are most assuredly are probably going to make it more difficult for them to be able to get a partner pregnant.
No,
Um,
they still as long as they can ejaculate, there is
but
but
I'm just saying, I'm sure the estrogen affects like maybe the count of the sperm. Maybe it's
not from
because
what I
that tends to.
understand.
I don't know.
From
We
what I
need.
understand, and I could be right, I'd love for somebody to come. But from what I know and understand, um, it doesn't affect sperm count. Because men
Mhm.
have estrogen in them as well. Um, and from what I understand is if they can ejaculate, they can get a woman pregnant.
Okay.
And even
I
somebody with low sperm count
can still get
still.
somebody. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. My question is, are he Rashida? Chuck. Reggie is Rashida. I'm assuming Reggie is his dead name. Um, we don't know how far into his transition, her transitioning she's in, to where like maybe she's still not sure about her decision to
I'm gonna
gender
just let you go
identify
with this,
as a
Ed,
woman.
because
I don't know. It's
everything
a
I'm gonna
lot.
say is gonna be horrible.
Okay. I'm confused. I have because I kept asking who is this, who is this, and somebody had
I
to
was
tell me
asking
that
that too.
that's who it
I
was for
did
me
not
to
know until
understand.
right now that was Rashida. Until right now, I
You
did
didn't
not
know.
know that was
Like
Rashida.
I didn't. I was confusion. And I have a million and one questions, and I really don't want to be nosy and all in this child's business. But you putting your business out here to be dissected by people after showing your whole behind, and then now you got this young lady on your arm, and you at your mama's house talking about having babies, and it might bring having a baby might bring Reggie back. Are you saying that your gender identity be reversed if you became a dad because you
El
believe
Teddy is gonna stay quiet until we get to that episode.
right?
Mm-mm,
Because I have
mm-mm,
I have confusion and I have a ton of questions,
mm-mm.
and I feel like maybe my questions are
Because I just
really
learned right
invasive.
now that that was who that was. Oh wow.
Right? I don't know. The questions I have, I don't. I feel like they're invasive because I have heard of people uh, going through transition and then realizing or discovering that they either made a mistake or they decided that this was not what they thought it was going to be, and then they detransition back to their original gender. I don't know. I got questions. We're
I'm
gonna
still
see the
gonna stay
episode, and
quiet.
I don't know if all the questions are gonna be answered. But
I'm like you. I'm still
I
listening.
want to end it with this one piece of information. Even though I'm about to borderline sympathize with you, and be very interested in your story, regardless of if your gender is man and or female, you still a jackass for talking about that child's DV. Listen, girl or boy, it was a shitty thing to do, and your gender identity switcheroo, or I don't know what we're calling it at this point, does not negate the fact that you an ain't shit person for doing what you did. It's not going. That's not going.
Regardless of your orientation, your sex, or how you identify, ain't shitness is still
It's
ain't shit.
universal, boo boo. That's who you are on the inside. That's deep down. When we
But
get to
that
the
also, and I'll wait because that would explain a whole lot, and I know I'm gonna have a whole rant when that episode comes. All right, we've made it
find
through
out
because
on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. I don't
my
know.
49ers are playing.
Oh, we gotta go because the football man. I feel like the last time I checked the score, it was the Commanders 22 and the Cowboys was 44.
Yeah, they got monkey
The
stuff.
church, the church is in mourning. Y'all send sweet words of love and comfort to really be
And
TV
that's
because
a division game too.
she's in a mourning period.
Yeah,
Huh?
she is.
Amen. 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 We gonna let her know that there is no sorrow that heaven cannot hold. Oh, yeah, whoa.
EBBI Shatai.
Come on then. So, El Teddy, what you got this week?
We got Run Your Mouths, and
Mm-hmm.
we did Silly Saturday yesterday, so I don't have to do that. But we have Run Your Mouth where we will be discussing all things politics all um week long, keeping you informed and stuff like that. And yeah, come on round. We have a great time. We discuss politics and make it palatable, and we have fun and we have community. So it doesn't seem as oppressive. We spike out.
Okay. So
Sometimes you have
there
to spike
is a
out.
new Netflix documentary out called The Perfect Neighbor. Um,
I just finished Boots. It was really good.
I have seen two sides to this, that Netflix never should have aired this, that this is triggering for us as black people. Do not watch it. That I've seen several people like, don't watch that shit because you're gonna be triggered by it. They're
What
talking
Boots?
like when we see us type of triggered by it. And then I've seen
I've
people
talked
say
to
it
people
is
who were in the
absolute.
Marines and said it's pretty accurate and it was not triggering.
Exactly. So I've seen it on both sides. I feel like we need to watch it and then maybe cuss that lady out on a panel about it.
Who
I don't know. I just feel like that's in my spirit, man.
you talking about?
Also,
Boots?
whoever this perfect neighbor lady, this white lady who
Oh,
get
perfect
killed.
neighbor. I'm thinking you talking about Boots because I was like, well, why are
Uh-uh.
black people mad about Boots?
They're mad
Oh,
about this perfect neighbor documentary on Netflix. It just dropped like Friday, Thursday or Friday.
okay. I'll see what it's about, but I got to go watch my game first.
Okay. Okay. Absolutely. And then eventually the scene ATL will be starring our very own Justice League member Scotty by
Mm-hmm.
Nature TV.
Uh huh.
And so we'll
There's a
be
bunch of
putting
people
our
on there. Bando on there.
Bando
Carl's
on
on
there,
there.
JT is on there.
Carl on
So
there.
like
They got a
we
good
gonna see
cast of characters over there.
there is, and I
Who's the
cannot wait.
production company behind this?
It's JT Stylish TV is the
Okay,
YouTube.
so JT has her own, okay,
Hmm.
okay.
No, Soulful Dog. It is a true story. Not y'all charge me 3 cents more. Go to hell. Um, Uber just do. We're not gonna do that. I may want to talk about put together something and talk about the boys were fighting again. This time it was ABBA versus Stevie Knight, and that nigga said ABBA asked this black man, who was crying behind Charlie Kirk being assassinated, and people like, okay.
Is
He
that the
said,
one with the same black man that said black men should never cry for nothing?
"Oh, I don't
I
know."
saw a video where the black man was like, black men should never cry. If my daddy died, I ain't gonna cry because a man should never cry. And then Charlie Kirk died, and you over there boo crying.
No, I don't. No, this is not him. This is the nigga that said he ever asked
Child.
that man, "Do you think it's more abortions in America or more starving children?" And that nigga said it's more abortions than starving children in America. America doesn't have a starvation problem. They have an obesity problem. Nobody is starving or without food here
And with
in the
that, I'm
United
going to
States.
go and cook my food. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then got on Google, read the whole definition about food insecurity, and said, "Well, where does it say they're starving?"
I'm going. Nope, nope, nope.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
been
yeah.
nice, my sis. It has been nice.
Go fix your food and watch your game. We'll be back with Loretta next time. Hopefully, oh my god, we'll get her 2 cents on the first two episodes, and then we'll get caught up on the third. Hopefully, I don't know whose channel it's gonna be on. We'll
We'll
let
let
you
you know.
know. We will let y'all know. We will see y'all later.